Were you
Camping.
were you camping?
What's
She's
going
not,
on?
because it was intense. I did it. I did it. I did it. I do it. I do it every time. Every freaking time.
Okay, so wait. What do I roll for my like hit point maximum?
You'll be a 1d8 and then add your
Just click HP on your character sheet. It'll roll for you.
We got Steven who watching.
Just let's see. Click your hit dice. The thing that says hit dice.
Oh.
You gained 1 HP.
Alright.
Oh. If I had done the same, what would I get? Oh no. Let's roll that way.
Yeah.
Alright. So do we go back to...
Alright, cool.
My hit dice... Wait, my hit dice is actually... Should be... Wait. How many hit dice do I have?
Huh? You should have 6 now.
Equal to your level.
Yeah.
Oops. Ignore that one. That was an accident.
Why do you guys have so much HP?
Because I have great constitution.
Alright, cool. Alright, welcome to Agile D&D Adventures, the Electric Boogaloo.
Well, you have 18 health?
Let's get rid of that. Let's, which one is this? Alright, cool. Cool. John, do you have full control of your character?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Sorry, mysterious feline friend, do you have full control?
Yeah. This is a random cat. Yeah.
Alright.
No items, weighs 0.
I would like to kill a cat. It could be a spy.
It's possible that it could be a spy. Alright, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Shall we begin?
I'm still going to be looking at something because
Oh my.
I completely forgot.
Alright, you're a rogue that doesn't have any spells. Really, all you have to do is increase your HP.
And check what you learned at level 6.
I get expertise.
Expertise. Oh, yes, you get an expertise because you're a thief. Starting at 6th level.
Oh, 2 or more of my proficiencies. Okay. Okay, John's here to help me.
Expertise.
Up.
Oh, you can double your proficiency on these things.
Alright. So you already have 2. They're actually here in the settings.
Oh my gosh. I need more. I need more HP. Oh.
This is what you're currently good at. It'll double your bonus of your expertise. Things that are good for you are like...
How much HP should a wizard have?
The level 6 wizard. Hold on. With your Constitution modifier, let's figure that out. It is 6 minus 1, which is 5, and then add 3.5, 4, level 5, level 6. You should be about 22 health. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Take away 5. Yeah, you actually are averaging the right amount. You're actually above average.
By 1 HP.
Yeah, by 1 HP.
Awesome constitution.
Yep. Alright, so you hold on. 5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 2.5. Level 5, level 6. Yeah, 17.5. The average for your constitution and your class is 17.5. So you are actually 1 HP above the curve.
Oh my god. So I am playing correctly.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
I think based on what we've been going through. Yeah, investigation and thieves.
Goblin fathers? Is that a Hector
Yeah,
Bear?
yeah.
My God, plus 11 on Thieves' Tools. You basically succeed on any any roll. What is
Based on
this?
what we've been through, I feel like she'd get better at that, right?
My
Okay,
goodness.
I'm done. Sorry for holding you guys up. I didn't
Okay, we
realize
leveled
I
up, Joe.
completely forgot to do that.
Excellent.
Okay.
My
Everyone else
goodness.
leveled
Look at that plus 11 on stealth. It's like we can't even see her.
Who? See who? There's no one here.
What is this? This is broken. It's broken. Alright, cool.
Am I allowed to pick any spell?
Any spell on the wizard spell list, yes.
Okay, any school, right?
Yeah. You don't get a bonus or like unbonus for choosing in your school or not school.
Don't you get some sort of bonus for picking your school?
No.
When you cast it?
No, it's just
Easier
features.
To, like, learn or something like that?
You need to flex your features.
Right.
You get things like it's faster to copy one of those spells.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah. So that's the sort of thing you get for, being
Oh,
in.
and like evocation, whenever you cast that type of spell, you can have it not affect a certain number of creatures.
Yeah. I will choose the fireball not to hit you. Even though you're in the middle of it. Right.
That's being in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, welcome back to Agile D&D Adventures. The close enough to 1 year anniversary. Our actual 1 year anniversary was something like October 14th or something like that. It was born out of just to sort of remind you, this thing was sort of was it PAX Day 3 that we decided?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
on the
Like, wouldn't it be great if we did our own D&D thing?
and then
And
We were
then
like, yeah.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
be great. And then you did it.
yeah, and then
You are off.
we asked who would be the DM, and everyone just kind of looked at me.
Yeah.
Mostly because no one wanted to be the DM.
Yes,
We all look at you
exactly.
because you're such a beautiful man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Nothing to do with your DM skills.
No,
They're
just
disrespectful.
thank you. And we started off with some sort of murder mystery adventure, which then ballooned into chase a guy into a haunted house that lasted way longer than it needed to be last. Into escaped from prison, into a foray into the Underdark. In our last session, which was a live session, so there isn't actually a live stream of it, our intrepid group had escaped from the castle of Valendiel, a drow castle, and they managed to get themselves very much lost into the maze of tunnels of the Underdark, wherein after a bit more roaming around, they fell upon this large cavern that was occupied by a character that really shouldn't have been that popular, divisive. I'm gonna call him divisive.
Believe those?
The party discovered a myconid living alone, a hermit myconid living alone in the middle of the Underdark, and his name was Philitnos. And he introduced himself telepathically to those who were able to, or who allowed themselves to breathe in the communication spores, which is half the party. The other half hated this one for reasons that they don't trust the myconid, even though he was being super friendly and docile. Much as the DM tried to convey that, apparently my RPing skills are not good enough to convey such a thing.
No, they were good enough.
No, they were good.
There's just some people who are not very trusting.
There are people who are also role-playing very well.
Oh, yes. These are true facts.
I'm tired of this and just try to kill the whole party. So I figured that's what you're trying
The Myconid was able to communicate with Byron, Rose, Sieghart? No, Sieghart wasn't there, was he? Errol Grey Earl.
I tried to set fire to him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
eventually succumbed.
Yeah, and eventually succumbed. And what do you call this guy? Tiberius Sovngarde. And also our guest, who isn't actually in the picture right now, Errol Grey Earl. There we are. This is also known as Ike. Oh yeah, it's Roy. You're right. It's Roy. It's Roy.
Oh, it's Ephraim with dyed hair.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Ephraim.
Ephraim with dyed hair. Because I tried using a clever little tool to make icons for Roll20, and it didn't work as well as I would have liked it to work.
It totally worked.
Yeah. At any rate, hold on. Oh, this is cool. Oh man, I can make a Dragonborn.
Ooh. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is all brand new. Sorry, I just upgraded our. I upgraded. Oh wow. Wow. Oh man, I can make a tiefling.
Wow.
Just randomly?
I can make a spellcaster. Look at him, he's so ominous.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I can make a spellcaster. What the fuck is this face? What is this face? I can make a sorcerer.
What is
Oh my
that
goodness.
thing?
Oh, I can make an imp.
Ooh.
Well, this is genuinely cool. Anyway, after much cajoling and forcing of the rest of the party to the whims of Philipnos, they were able to manage to find some sort of safe haven, and Philipnos was able to direct them to the tower of something. I don't actually remember what we called that tower. Where one beholder called Zoklev resides. And and a sort of a that's funny, right? Maybe. Oh, I was just like, what is this? Okay. Anyway, at any rate, the party went and up the tower through 4 floors of traps and dispatching them. The first floor was just taking a spike and then hammering it into a doorway to open the doorway, which is sort of a test of strength. The second floor. What was the second floor? Was that the one with the mist?
Yeah.
Yes, that was the one with the mist. This is sort of with the clever use of a magic fan by Clarice Leodon.
Is that? Are you errating it as magic?
It wasn't a magic fan. Sorry.
Alright.
Clever use of a fan by Clarice Leodon. Somebody's smoking outside. I had to close my window. Pardon me. Used the fan to sort of just wave away the mist, and they were able to spot pressure plates that, upon stepping on them, would impale you with spikes. It actually did hit Tiberius Sovngarde.
Sorry about that. I'm back now.
That's all right. That's all right. And onto the third floor, which what was the third floor? Some.
The circle of spikes?
The hydraulic,
Oh yeah, where to get the thing in the hole.
Oh yeah. It was yes.
They're like hydraulic pistons, like giant
Yeah.
pistons.
Yeah, like hydraulic. You know what? I actually have these on my notes. Why am I like? I'm like, why? What? I had these in my notes. Here's the Belkos fight. Myconids.
Zocklev.
Zocklev. Room 4, giant pillars. Oh yeah. Room 1 had what? No, room 1, room 2, room 3. Oh yeah, there was the third room was one with buttons. And if you pressed the wrong button, it would have spewed like out fire, tons of fire. Just sort of
Just like press a random one.
and he pressed the correct button, so it didn't trigger the trap. And then finally, room number 4 was the one with the giant pillars punching up and down. And then you realized that there was some sort of activation hole where you had to shoot a crossbow bolt or an arrow into it. At which point 4 doors opened leading up to the top of the tower, where one Zocklev, a beholder, with a special eye tentacle, was existing, I guess. After a long and arduous fight, well, during the fight, Tiberius Sovngarde was then turned into stone because he had shitty dex rolls. And unfortunately, due to some unfortunate dex rolls as well, Clarice Leodon was
Integrated.
Clorox was Infinity Ward. Let's put it this way.
I didn't watch that yet.
Spoiler alert. It's been it's been long enough that let's just say that Lily Silverfront / Clarice Leodon was not feeling so good, Mr. Stark.
Now fits in a convenient bottle.
And then now is now in a bottle with ashes that Errol collected. While that was happening, our dear friend Byron Geldmacher looked at the body of Vel'Koz, noted that most of the insides of Zocklev himself had disintegrated and melted away, except for one eye tentacle, which was moving around. Using his not insignificant strength, he pulled the eye out of the socket, and failing his wisdom saving throw, was then compelled to start scratching his eye out so that he can replace his current eye with the other eye. Good or bad things would have happened had he succeeded, but he was then subdued by the rest of the party, where, due to some clever use of teleportation circle, just for the record, you could we'll errata this at some point, but teleportation circle you cannot actually ritual cast. It does not say ritual. Yeah, you actually have to spend a spell slot. But for the purposes of what we did last time, since you took a long rest anyway, you would have been fine. At any rate, Alexis Loran sent the whole party to Lurithiel into a beautifully designed room, pure white. Pillars around the teleportation circle, and as they tried to exit the room, they found that it was locked. Alexis freaked out and then created another teleportation circle to Pendia, where they met. I can't remember his name now.
That's 100 GP in rare chalk. Yes.
Yeah. Did I write his name down? I did not write his name down. What was the professor's name again? Do you guys remember?
No. Albright.
Professor No.
Professor
No beard.
He met one of the professors of the evocation school, and that's where we sort of left off, where the party is now looking to find some sort of respite after Drebin his name was. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Mike actually wrote this down.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wrote it down and threw it away.
For the professor. See?
Professor Drevin of Evocation. Let me write that down in my own notebook. Thank you. And this is where we last left off. In the giant school that's on top of a world turtle.
Question.
Yes.
Is it a first name on Drebin?
No, that is his name. Professor Drevin.
Just Drebin?
Drebin.
He's one of those cool people with only one name.
Yeah, it's like Madonna.
Like, oh,
Excellent. We all named different people that use only one name. Cher, Madonna, and Wolf.
what do they all have in common?
They're all musicians.
They all only have one name.
Correct. They're all musicians. Alright. So, you still haven't named your party. So,
Yeah, no, we haven't.
what would you like to do? So currently, let me just sort of set out the situation here. You've been led to a bunch of student chambers. Each one of you gets their own room. And you are either in the midst of a long rest or have just finished a long rest as the sun rises.
How tired are we? Are we still sleeping?
Presumably you would have woken to, the sounds of students rousing and waking up and going to the breakfast hall.
Oh, there's people going to breakfast? I'm so there.
Is that Professor C card? No, it's not.
Who else is going for
Mhm.
breakfast?
As you open the door, one of the servants actually bumps into you and is like, "Oh, we were going to bring you your breakfast, sir."
And to me?
Yes.
Oh,
And he in his hand is like a tray of like a giant turkey leg and like
Barley tea.
yeah, barley tea
what? Oh, okay.
and a
but
couple of
no
eggs.
ale.
No
How
ale.
is this a complete breakfast without ale?
My apologies, sir. And he like snaps his finger, and then the barley tea turns into a mug of like a giant mug of ale, a la Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to show me and my friends that trick.
And he gives you your tray, and
So I asked. So where are my companions?
oh, they're in their rooms, presumably, sir.
Wait, did Tiberius get a room, or is he somewhere being?
Tiberius is currently in the bag of holding.
Oh, he is.
You remember I'm stoned, right?
Yes, I know, but
So stoned.
I'm still stoned, man.
Tiberius is currently in the bag of holding. Clarice is dead. Presumably,
He's in my room.
presumably Errol is, crying in his room. Presumably.
He's over it.
well, I'm gonna ask where Rose's room is.
It's second room down the left.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the tray and go down there.
What are you doing, Rose, at this point in time?
Just yawning and waking up.
Are you decent?
Yeah.
Alright, so what would you like to do, Byron?
I'm gonna knock.
Who is it?
It's Byron. I want to see how you're doing, and I have food.
Oh, food! Okay, then I bound up, open the door. Whoa, food.
Alright, so, as you enter, Yeah, clearly not. All right. So as you enter the room, there's a bed and basically a small side table. It's not a particularly large room. It's for students to sort of just to sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the size of my current apartment.
Probably smaller.
So what now?
I actually have no idea what we're gonna do.
We should. You know where the creepy magician dude is?
Creepy magician dude.
The tiefling.
Oh,
The
Alexis?
tiefling, I mean.
The thiefling?
Yes.
That's racist. That's racist.
You know where he is?
Oh, probably one of these rooms down the hall. We can go knock on all the doors.
I guess we could. You go knock. You go knock.
After I finish my ale.
Oh, yeah. That's important.
So you take a drink of your ale, and then you empty it in about 2 seconds because you're Byron, and that's what you do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And then as you put it down, it starts filling up again.
Whoa!
Oh my god. I think I'm
Whoa,
gonna put
this
this.
place is amazing.
I'm gonna put this in my backpack.
Put it in my holding.
you get like a little cover, like, and then you have a little wand thing that in Starbucks that keeps it, like, little sippy cup thing.
Exactly.
All right, you put it in the backpack, whatever. You can put in your inventory a mug of ale with a magic question mark.
Magic mug of ale. Oh yeah.
Question mark.
Best day. Oh, it's gonna stop being magic when I leave.
Maybe not. Depends.
Do you think the food refills itself?
Should we find out?
We should try.
So we're gonna eat the food
Yeah,
really
let's
quickly.
just eat it all right now.
All right, so you take your, there's only one turkey leg and a couple of eggs.
Okay. I mean, I'll eat an egg and as much as the turkey leg as I can, but I'm small, so I can't eat that much anyway. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm a halfling. I guess I could eat a lot.
You are halfling. You have second breakfast, 11 C's, midnight snack.
That's because I only eat a little bit at a time. Right?
That's not true.
Oh.
Halflings eat a lot.
What about the leptis bread?
Yeah, the lemonade bread. How many did you have? I had 3.
He said 4.
Yeah.
Alright, so we eat the whole thing.
Yes, you eat the whole thing. When you wait,
And?
a minute passes, 2 minutes pass. Nothing.
I don't think it's magic, Byron.
Okay, well let's go find our companions. 'Cause
Alright, let's go.
If they don't finish their food, I can.
Ooh. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay. Yeah, let's go find our friends.
All right.
We need to go find that tiefling and ask him what's up.
We do.
Yeah.
Don't you know his name?
Alexis.
It's too
Right?
early in the morning. Gosh.
All right, so you open the door, and it's a it's a hallway, and you see 3 doors, and then another set of 3 doors. Which one would you like to open?
So I had to skip a door to get to Rose's place, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the one between our rooms then.
Okay.
You open the room. It says you knock, and you hear a voice. It's Sieghart's voice.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Are you decent?
No?
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
Byron, you go in.
I'm not gonna go in there.
I don't want you in here anyway.
You want food?
No.
Oh.
We don't have any food.
Oh yeah, we ate it all. It doesn't refill itself.
Yeah, I know, I work here.
What?
What? I can't hear you over the
We're looking for Alexis, the thiefling.
Try the door all the way down the hall and take a right.
Alright.
Is he lying to us?
I don't know. We might as well try.
Go ahead and make an insight check against Seagard's deception check.
Deception check. Do I get advantage? 'Cause
Wait,
I'm
wait. Do you feel like okay? Either your persuasion check or your deception check if you feel like you were telling the truth or lying. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Yeah. Let's try.
He's telling the truth.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so you go to the end of the hallway, and you knock on the door, and it is Alexis's room. Alexis, how would you like to respond to the knocking of the door?
Yes? Who is it?
It's us.
Yes?
But it's just 4 of you, isn't it? No, 5 of you. Errol's.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Shit.
Are you decent?
I don't know. He's a thiefling. Is he ever decent?
That's a good point you have there.
Oh. Wait, when was Rose so racist?
I know, right?
I'm gonna walk to the door and just lock it.
She's
No, that's just
And go back to what I was
you hear a click on the doorknob.
go back to ignoring them.
Mm.
What are we doing here?
I don't know what we're doing here. I'm lost.
That's what we want to ask Alexis. Alexis. If you don't open up, I'm going to pick this lock.
It's magical.
Not that I know.
Alexis, what are we doing in this place? Why are we here? Where are our friends?
One of your friends is dead and the other one's a rock.
Well, we're in the mage school. Can't one of you help either of them?
We could try.
Okay, let's get started. It's early. Let's do this.
Yeah. You could
I need my
start by
drinking buddy
opening the
back.
door.
You can still drink with him. I mean, now you got twice as much ale, technically.
But I miss watching him get slapped by random women he had caught.
That could still happen.
It's a dude.
I am lost, actually. I don't know what we're doing.
You know, if Alexis is not gonna help us, we should just wander around and see if we can.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright.
One of your characters might know where to get information.
Which one?
Me.
Who might be a sage.
I know where to start looking. Alright. Chris, though, I need your help.
What?
How
I need.
do I know? 'Cause one of my
Oh,
sage's
yeah.
thing is that I know where to...
Yeah. All right. So, what would you like to look for?
I mean, I would like to look for... Like... Would I know who I should be asking for? Who would know how to help our friend? Anyone here?
While this is going on, I'm in my room and I am preparing the speech. My lord, I am so sorry. No, my lord, I am
Can we hear mumbling
disgraced.
on the other
Yes, my
side?
lord. Oh,
Who's he talking to?
I'm not meaning to. Meaning to return empty-handed. Oh, that's not it.
He's really nervous about something. Is he not supposed to be here?
I failed, sir. No. I'm just practicing in the speech while you guys are doing whatever.
Okay. I want you to go ahead and do an investigation check, Rose.
Alright. Watch me fail.
With your expertise.
11. All right. So
Oh.
Shit.
I'm just rolling so terribly today. Okay. Anyway, go on. What do I know?
that's with a
What do I
+7.
know?
All right. So, you know that there's a library. It's a school.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to go to the library.
You don't know where it is. You just know there is one.
I know there is one.
We can ask one of these students running around.
All right, you get their attention. I'm too short. They're like about to trample me.
He's also short.
He's taller than
Yeah,
me.
but I'm stocky. I can stand in their way.
Yes.
He's
I have an idea. Can I climb onto your shoulders and that way we can really get their attention?
Ooh, okay.
Then you can wear a cloak, and then you can be like, a cartoon character.
Okay, so are there any students around that we can like stop?
There's a couple of students hustle bustling around trying to get to their first class of the day.
Okay. I'll try. I'm gonna try and get one's attention. Hey, excuse me.
Oh, hi. Yeah,
Hi.
you're new. I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, we're visitors. Yes.
Oh,
And
welcome to Pendia.
Thank you.
I'm going to be late for class.
sorry.
Is it
Do
quick?
you know where the library is?
Yes. It's in the over there. And points in the general direction, and then runs away.
Okay, Byron. Shall we go in that general direction?
Sure. Let's,
So as you look around in the direction that he pointed, there's a giant sign that says library.
Oh.
Byron!
People around here are so helpful.
I know, right?
Well, except for our companions.
Yeah.
one of them stoned.
All right, so you go ahead and enter the library. And what do you want to do in the library?
Start looking up information about how to revive our friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna look about petrification
Okay.
or
I'll look
stoning,
into-
as I probably think of it.
This is great.
Okay.
I don't know if Byron's smart enough to know petrification.
Chris did say to me that the drunker the dwarf gets, the smarter they
The more, like the better they can recall things.
Oh, really?
No. Hey, do you think you should maybe take a few sips?
Okay, I'm gonna get out my magic mug in the middle of the library. Start drinking it.
All right, so you take your mug of ale and you chug it. And again, a couple of seconds. I want you to make go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
I want to nothing. It's just water to you. And fills up again.
All right. I still don't know what I'm looking for. Let's drink another.
All right, go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I accidentally did straight. Okay, but still.
Excellent. All right. You feel a tingling in your fingers.
All right, my fingers are tingling. That'll point me the way to go.
And then you notice that the mug is actually not refilled.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna leave it on the table.
As you leave it, the librarian is like, "Food in the library! Food in the library!"
No,
This is
no,
like
it's
old
empty.
crone.
There's nothing in here.
This old crone just comes at you, starts whacking you with her cane. What are you doing?
Byron, put it away! You're
It's
not,
empty.
you're
There's
not
nothing in
supposed to
there.
get caught with food in a library, don't you know?
No, I've never been to one of these places.
Okay, just put it back.
Okay, I put it in my backpack.
Yeah. Alright, alright. Alright, you good?
I think so. Wait. We can ask this lady where to find the books, right?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yes, hi. Yes. Food in the library! Smacks again.
It's gone. There's nothing.
Alright then.
Would you happen to know which part of the library has stuff about petrification?
Petrification? Who you want to turn into stone?
We don't want to turn anyone into stone, but we are wondering what happens after someone gets turned into stone.
You don't look familiar to me. Are you a student?
We are visitors. Yes.
We're friends of Alexis?
Ah, Alexis. Good lad he is.
He's a good lad.
Isn't Alexis a woman?
I don't know.
Yes, he is a very good lad. He told us to help him get some books on this subject.
Looks at you with, like, you know, investigation eyes. Go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh boy. Hey, that's not horrible.
Do both of us have to?
Whoever said it.
Okay. Okay, it's Byron. I'm gonna.
I don't know who you are, but Alexis definitely didn't send you.
Are you being racist right now? Is this because I'm a dwarf?
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm also a dwarf.
You see, we might know someone who would benefit from,
Okay, that's give
not
me
being
the bag.
petrified.
Give me the bag. I'm gonna get in the bag and I'm gonna pull out a Tiberius.
Are you making a donation in statues? That looks like a very fine specimen of a half-elven paladin. We might need one.
This is our friend that was turned to stone.
Ah!
Save him.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. I can't win.
Nobody has charisma in this party anymore. All the people with charisma are dead.
I'm not dead.
You have to help us.
You're dead to us.
Oh.
Why do you have a statue? I don't understand.
We were fighting a thing, and it turned.
Oh, a thing? Yes, that narrows it down from infinity.
We killed the beholder.
I don't believe you. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
My nipples.
Why are they hard right now?
I whip out the bottle with the eye in it.
Wait, you have that?
Yeah, it's in the bag.
Right.
She looks at it and immediately freaks out. What are you doing with that thing? Why do you have that thing?
Into the bag. Immediately.
Oh, I must call the headmaster. I must call the headmaster. Oh, it starts walking away from the library.
If only my mug of ale would refill.
Alexis, what are you doing at this point in time?
By coincidence, I open the door and see what happens.
Yeah, yes, correct. That's what you do. As you open the door, you see the weirdest thing. You see the librarian, who you don't really have much. You've never really interacted with the librarian.
What's her name again?
Her name is Vanessa. Vanessa. The librarian Vanessa. That's Vanness. Yeah.
She's walking over there. Okay, I'll call her. Madam Vanessa. Madam Vanessa.
Ah, Alexis. See, he's a good lad. Calls me madam. Yes, I'm on my way to see the headmaster. What do you need? Oh, these two have just shown me a really dangerous artifact, and I have to report this to the headmaster.
Oh, don't worry about that. The headmaster's already aware. They're here for this purpose.
What?
They are with me. Yes, these two.
Oh. Turns around to both of you, to the dwarf and the halfling. Why didn't you say so?
We did.
I don't believe you. Keeps walking.
I don't know if you can read my facial expression, but it's that wince. It's not really a smile. It's reassuring somewhat, but it's more of a wince. Wincing, yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand where that like the grimace, like I can't believe I'm with these people, but I am with these people. Look, yeah, I know. All right then. Well, follow me.
Oh. Okay.
So,
wait, let me put the statue back in the bag.
Wait, why are we following her?
she's on the way to see the headmaster.
Oh, it's all right. We have an appointment with him already.
Oh, do you?
We do?
What?
Yes. That's
You
what
didn't tell us about that.
I didn't tell you. But Professor Trevin told us.
Oh.
Oh, Drebin. It's a good professor he is.
Yes. Definitely.
Yes. He's very good at casting fireballs. I remember that day. We lost quite a number of students that day.
Yes.
This guy's the headmaster?
No, not Drebin. It's Mozara Zabishu, the primal Dracomage of the 7th Dawn.
Wait, have I heard of this? I have heard of this, right?
Make a history check.
Alright.
Yes, you have heard of him.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright. So anyway, so you know where to go, Alexis?
Actually, I forgot which meeting room we're using today.
Well, if you're meeting with the headmaster, it'll probably be conference room A.
Wow, this place has multiple conference rooms.
Yes, we're a very important school. Smacks you with the cane.
A1 or A4?
I'm not sure actually. I guess it would be A1, I would imagine.
All right, thanks a lot, and I'll keep an eye on.
All right then. I'll go back to the library. And she walks away. Smacks Byron one more time. No food.
Okay, yes ma'am,
Goes back to the library.
Are all dwarf ladies like that?
She doesn't look like a dwarf lady to me. But,
No beard.
exactly.
All right, cool. Vanessa, the librarian. Oh my god. Cool.
Catalog all these characters in a log at some point.
Why were you guys just whipping out the eye?
She didn't believe us. We tried to convince her to show us some. I mean, you weren't helping us. So we
For the record, you left the statue of
No,
Tiberius.
we stuffed him back into the bag.
Okay.
I can't leave until I stuff him back in the bag.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
not gonna leave my dear friend behind.
As a specimen.
All right, so you go ahead and make your way to conference room A1, where this old dragonborn fellow is waiting. Looks to be significantly old, at least 100 years old.
Do we get the other two yet?
The other two? No, you did not. You haven't said anything about it. Oh, do you want to?
Sure, maybe let some other people play in this game today.
All right, so you go ahead and take Errol and John. Do you want to play Errol today, or?
I'm okay either way.
All right. If you wouldn't
I don't know
mind,
what your thoughts are for his character. as well.
just do it, and then we'll play it by ear.
Okay.
You know enough about Errol to, play it by ear. Yeah. All right. So you see a Dragonborn that looks like this guy right here. Actually, no, that's not true. It's not true.
I swear there was a Dragonborn here a moment ago.
All right, hold on. We actually have an image.
Actually, don't see anything yet.
Yes, there we go. No, you're still in the like. I don't have a thing prepared for this. It's, you're. Let's pretend that this is the conference room. At any rate, where was I? Let me upload. Let's where is it? I'll put this on the Discord instead. There. Boom. There. Looks like that. No, well, at any rate,
I want to see if I pee my pants a little bit.
okay.
All right,
Go ahead and make a Constitution savings throw.
Constipation saving throw.
Oh no! Oh, you definitely freak out. It's just peas all over the floor. Oh no! Just young lady, what is this? Why are you wet?
She's leaking.
She may be pregnant.
What?
No.
Looks at you, Alexis. Ah, it's good to see you, Alexis. How goes your mission? Just completely ignores Rose.
My lord, let's talk inside the room first.
Oh, all right then. Cast Prestidigitation on Rose Thornbush. Cleans her up.
Oh.
Wait, she touches her?
No, it's not a touch spell. You can cast it at a distance.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's quite all right. All right, let her come on into the conference room. Opens the door. It's a fairly large rectangular table. Seats, from the looks of it, about 8 people. Errol is being quiet for the time being. Yeah. Seats about 8 people. There's a chalkboard on one side, and what appears to be some sort of mirror. At the end of one of the shorter walls. The rectangular room is about maybe I don't know, 12 feet by 6. Not 6 feet. That's too short. 12 feet by 24 feet. So along the 12-foot side, there's a fairly large mirror, about 6 foot wide, by 4 feet tall.
Alexis hasn't told us why we're in this room, has he?
I don't know. Has Alexis told you guys why you're in this room?
He mentioned something about the headmaster knowing about the eye, but
And knowing what to do with our friends.
But has he told Ephraim?
No, he has not told Ephraim.
Who's
Errol Greyerl. Red-haired Ephraim.
Why do you have all these stupid names?
You're stupid.
is Sieghart with us?
Yes, Sieghart is with you reluctantly.
We are with stupid.
Sieghart, your classes are going much better now that you're not teaching. Exactly. Idiot. Exactly. They are going better without you.
I've always been a fan of the hands-on experience. I'm sure none of these kids know what the fuck they're doing.
Your language has always bothered me, but...
And your face has always bothered me.
I don't think I've ever.
I'm gonna let that one go.
I'll let you go.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on Seaguard.
Go ahead and do that. What level are you casting it at?
1.
Level 1. Alright, go ahead and roll 3d4 plus 3.
Alright, I just do that.
Yep. Alright, you take 10 force damage, Sieghardt.
10 force damage. Will
Yeah.
I retaliate with corrupting earth?
At this point in time,
The Draco Mage.
the Draco Mage casts counterspell on Sieghardt.
God damn it.
Shut your
Chris,
mouth,
can
Seaguard.
I get Errol's character sheet?
Oh yes, sorry. Blah 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 blah
Jesus,
blah
that
blah
was
blah.
like almost a third of my health.
Boom.
Alright, cool. Then I can know what he can do.
Yeah.
Might be cool.
In player's journal, sorry John, so save. Boom.
Cool.
You now have full control and access to whatever all the things are.
I just need to know what skills he has.
All of the skills. He's an arcane trickster. He hasn't leveled up because he's not supposed to level up.
Cool.
Alright, cool. Happy birthday. Alright, so what you told me that you have some sort of eye.
Oh.
Actually, I didn't, right? That was just my excuse to get the librarian.
No, you did. You did. So, what brings you back here? How goes your mission?
My lord,
Yes.
I have returned empty-handed. I swore I would not return without completing the mission, but we had no choice but to return after our turn. A certain turn of events.
What happened?
To make the long story short, we have just defeated a beholder in the Underdark. We don't know how long we've been in the Underdark. We don't know what's happened since then. And given all these unknowns, I felt it best that we recuperate forces here and regroup. And I would like to send a message using a cantrip. That's true.
Oh, yes.
And there have been a number of occurrences in the world that perhaps Arrow here could enlighten us all on.
Carry on. Errol, you've not been in this school in quite some time since we last expelled you.
It's good to be back, sir.
Well, what have you been doing? Tell me of news.
Not all is well with the world.
Tell me more.
There's some unrest in the capital, sir.
Oh.
How much of this is he actually willing to divulge?
As much as you'd like to divulge.
I'm pretty sure he means a coup, sir.
A coup
There's
d'etat.
been some unrest, which involves maybe the overthrowing people.
I've not heard of any news of any overthrowing.
Well,
Last I heard from the capital, it's they're preparing for the Mid-Autumn Festival.
It's a quiet one.
it's been a quiet coup. If you need to add anything, by the way, Chris, I don't know as much of the backstory as you do.
Okay. It's basically a quiet coup d'etat. Lurithiel has no one but Cal Echoes and Orin Alderheart know that the queen is not actually the queen. Everything appears to be normal.
And my character personality trait is I will bluntly say this. Yeah, this thing has happened, and things are not as they seem. They've installed a puppet of a leader. The queen is in hiding, and
the queen is in hiding. Why hasn't she come? Why hasn't she come here? I thought we got along.
I have more information there that I, as a player, don't know.
You don't know either.
Okay. She was off in a hurry the last I saw her, and I don't know why.
I see. All right then. This is serious.
Sir, if I may.
Yes.
We have 2 fallen comrades as well. While we were down in the Underdark, is there anything we can do for them?
What happened to them?
Well,
I hold open the bag of holding to.
One of them is a rather large statue.
It's petrified. Oh yes, beholders are capable of doing this. Yes, yes.
The other one is back a bit. Is here, and he brandishes this bottle.
Disintegration. That is a very dangerous spell. She was disintegrated.
We'll do anything. I'll do anything.
He starts thinking. All right, the petrified one. That's not a problem. You can go to any temple, and one of the clerics will be able to cast greater restoration on him, and he will lose his stony form. But
yes.
this one is difficult.
Well, it's got to be something.
Only a true cleric of divine powers can restore a person back to from being disintegrated.
You sound like you know where I can.
I do know of at least 2 people that can do this. One of them resides in Lurathiel. And the other... Pardon?
Convenient.
And then the other has gone into hiding.
Okay, well, thank you. There's no like statute of limitations on this one, right?
No. There is a spell that can do this.
Alright, cool, thanks.
You don't want to know who it is?
Yes.
He resides in the outskirts of Lurathiel.
I should probably write this down somewhere.
Yeah. There's a former, well, not former, but worships the Raven Queen.
Do I know who the Raven Queen is?
Make a religion check.
Nope.
Do I know who the Raven Queen is?
That's the wrong character sheet. The cat knows.
The cat knows.
No, yeah, that was the correct character sheet. There's a +3. There's no plus on the cat for religion.
Alright, so Rose Thornbush rolled a natural 1 on religion.
No,
You've never studied that branch of religion.
I completely skipped that part.
Yeah, you were sick that day. Spattergroit.
Never.
Errol rolled a 20.
Errol rolled a 20 on religion. Okay, so you do know who the Raven Queen is, and the Raven Queen is used to be a mortal human female that ascended to godhood and has taken into taken over the realm of helping people pass into the afterlife.
Oh, that's not what I want.
She does not abide by necromantic means of bringing people back from the dead, but divine magic such as resurrection and things like that are she believes is natural, is natural and is okay.
Such magic would come at a cost, surely?
It is an expensive endeavor to bring someone back from that far without a body. It would cost thousands of gold, tens of thousands of gold probably.
Right. Okay.
We probably have that by now, right?
Proceeds to throw gems on floor.
We've got 11,000.
Did you say that out loud?
Yep.
Mazara looks at you. Rolls for insight. I see.
We've
We
killed
might have
quite
raided
a
the
few.
beholder after we killed it.
Well, okay. Thank you. That's a great burden off my shoulders. Thank you, sir. But back to the issue at hand. Yes, things are dire in Lurithil.
Just for before we move on to that, the name of this person you are seeking, he's called Lev. You can call him Lev. Lev.
Is that short for something?
Yes.
We'll find him. Don't worry about it. Thank you.
It's short for Leveras.
Leveras?
Leveras.
So, in addition to the Raven Queen, there's also this person.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Was it the Raven Queen and this person, or is this just one person?
This is just one person. The Raven Queen is not on this plane of existence at this point in time.
Okay.
As told to you by Errol Grey Earl, who rolled a freaking natural 20 on the religion check.
I mean, it's probably in one year out the other. He has the information. He might not have told anyone this.
Yes, he is Leverus.
Any other name?
Does he go by? Not that I know of.
If we were just to ask for Letteras, then people would know who he is.
It's possible. It's possible that I don't know if he's in hiding or not. But last I heard, he was living a hermit's life just in the outskirts of Lurithil. Yes. He observes the statue of Tiberius. This half elf appears to be some sort of paladin. Which god does he serve?
Bahamut.
The dragon one.
Bahamut.
Dragon.
Tiamat?
That could be it? I don't remember.
I think it's Bahamut.
It's
I
Bahamut.
usually tune out when he talks about that religious.
It's definitely Bahamut.
It's
Why
definitely.
does it matter?
Because Tiamat is the embodiment of evil.
Well, this guy's not that evil.
Oh,
I think he's
He's really bad at
supposed to
being
be
evil.
good.
He's
Alright.
a bit bipolar, but he worships Bahamut.
Poor Mike listening to us talk about his character.
I see.
I'm really tempted to play Monster Hunter while I wait my turn. But I'm not. I'm listening.
This is entertaining.
Alright.
It is. I'm making. I have a notepad with all the information that's being spat out of me.
Leveras. Alright, you can. I guess you could take him to the Temple of Bahamut and they'll be able to sort him out quite easily. For a fee, of course. Or perhaps a favor from.
Maybe I'll go do this while these scary wizard people.
Where is there a temple close by?
Not in Pendia. We are more of the arcane tradition. What you're looking for, what the kind of help you're looking for is divine.
How far is Pendia from, was it Larathel or wherever we were?
A week's travel by foot.
Oh, okay. So I can't just swing by the temple.
No, you cannot.
Okay. Well, I've talked more than my fair share. Alexis, we're running this meeting, yes?
My lord, we've also encountered a few magical items in our journeys.
Have you now?
First one.
Have you now?
Yes. If you could maybe tell us more about some of these items.
All right.
The eye items.
Alright, I hand over the bag of holding. So you can take stuff out.
Well, he can't actually put. Are you gonna take out? Who's gonna take stuff out of it?
I guess I could.
Yeah, because
As you name it, I'll take out that thing.
because Muzara can't actually take stuff out of the bag. He has no idea what's in the bag.
When
Right.
we defeated the beholder, this eye attempted to enter this dwarf here. Can you tell us more about this eye?
All right, so do you proffer the the jar with the eye? Sorry, so you take the jar, and the eye. The eye is like jamming itself against the wall of the jar, trying to get itself out. Muzara takes it, and sort of you see his eyes kind of like flicker for a little bit, and he realizes this is an artifact. This has not been seen for near 3,000 years now.
Do we need a stronger bottle for it?
It seems to be okay for the time being.
Well, what is it?
I have not prepared this. It's this is the Eye of Vecna. Tell you more about it. It has quite a number of properties to those who to wear it. But for one to wear it, you basically forfeit your soul. If one were to remove the eye, it would immediately kill the person.
Wait, and I almost put this thing in me?
Yes.
Correct.
Huh. Well.
While you are I guess attuned to this artifact, you are resistant to radiant damage. You can use an action to cast one 4th level spell from it, chosen by the DM. And when you cast that spell, roll a d6 on a roll of 1 to 5. You may not cast it again until the next dawn. While attuned to this artifact, your face becomes pale white, your normal eye becomes red, and the Eye of Vecna glows yellow. The veins are black and visible around the Eye of Vecna. Yes. There's a bunch of other different things. I will provide it to you at a later date because, yeah, I forgot.
If someone puts the eye in.
If somebody puts the eye on, it's quite dangerous. There are some occasions as well where Vecna himself will rend your soul from your body and possess your body. Yes. Would you like to know more about Vecna?
Yes.
Sure.
Looks at Sieghart.
It's like a private lesson, isn't it?
Vecna was he was a wizard 3,000 years ago, living in what we now know as the Burning Canyon.
What?
Yes. He was a human wizard that chose to uh, chose to live and wanted to live forever, but was rejected by the Raven Queen. And so he turned to necromantic powers to turn himself into a lich. And at the time, the powers that be banded together and tried to stop him at great cost. To this day, we still see the remnants of that great wizard battle to defeat Vecna. And eventually he was banished to another plane of existence, as he cannot die. We know not why. We know not where his phylactery resides. A phylactery is the vessel in which a lich's soul is kept, preventing them from fully dying.
On that note, what might this be? I'll look up the thing I've been using as a magical focus. We stumbled on this artifact in our travels. Might this be something of interest?
Do you give it to him?
Yes.
Alright, he takes it. And again, like, you see his eyes flicker a little bit.
Oh, this guy's good.
I sense a power in this orb.
Where did we pick up this one again?
You picked it up in the death house.
Right. Thing that might
In the death house. Yes, and caused a whole bunch of
Ghosts.
yeah, ghosts started appearing. With this orb, where did you find it?
In the what we're calling the death house in our adventures.
The death house. That means nothing to me.
Where was this again?
It's just
Somewhere.
it's just outside of Lurithiel, about a day's travel.
You're in
it was
Lurithiel?
haunted.
It's a haunted building
The haunted building.
where we fought the
Lorgoth the Destroyer.
Lorgoth of this. We don't know that's his name, but we just kept chanting that name.
That one must die, one must die.
Yes, Lorgoth.
I don't know of this house that you speak of. But this there is a power in this arcane focus that I cannot penetrate.
It was the house of Zelenar von Raksha.
I see. It's the house of Zelenar von Raxa. Was
So
it?
this isn't the phylactery of Vecna, right?
No one knows. No, it's been thousands of years since Vecna roamed this primaterial plane.
What's the plan?
The primaterial plane, the plane that you exist on, the material plane.
I'm just gonna sit over here and wish my beer were.
He snaps his fingers, and then your mug starts filling up again.
Oh.
You'll hear no more comments out of me.
What a simple man. I know not if this is the phylactery of Vecna. It's possible. I don't know.
Is it possible possible to gouge the eye out of a statue and stick the eye in and see if it works?
Let's not do that to Tiberius.
I said a statue. I didn't say Tiberius. We have plenty of statues around here. If you hadn't already noticed. Sticking in a frog.
Sieghart, that's the most stupid idea I've ever heard come out of your mouth. Why did I even hire you?
Because I'm the best at doing what I do best, which is being the best.
Free, sir.
You can see why your classes are better without you.
Thanks.
Let's see. Yes, and he gives you back the phylactery. Not the phylactery, the orb.
Huh.
He gives you back the orb.
Use your thing.
Perhaps. This is much too far advanced for me to be able to detect using simple means. I would require quite some time with it to determine its capabilities.
Far too advanced for you, sir?
Yes. Something, some sort of spell is blocking it, and I cannot pierce it.
Very well, thank you. Look to get back to it.
I mean, you can leave it here for a few days, come back for it.
The rate we're going, don't know when we'll be back.
Alright then. Would you like to keep it?
I'll hang on to it for now.
Okay.
Maybe we'll find a way to identify it.
Alright.
Do we have any other magic items in the...
Yeah, you picked up a bunch of potions that you don't know what it does yet.
Sure, why don't we think those out as well?
Alright, I start lining them up on the table.
Alright, so which one would you like to describe them to me? Which ones?
The last few things we picked up was some sort of rod, 2 different potions.
Some sort of rod and 2 different potions.
Oh, I don't have rod on here.
Oh wait, hold on, that was from last.
Yeah, I have potion with transparent.
I forgot that I didn't write this down
liquid
yet.
with humanoid fingernail.
I have it. I have the list here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's 2. There's you want potions: transparent liquid, nail of a humanoid, finger, blue, freeze water around it.
He picks it up, looks at it. Ah, this is a potion of frost giant strength.
What does
Someone's writing this down? Is someone writing this down? Do you want me to write this down?
I am. I'm writing it down.
Okay.
This is a potion of frost giant strength. How do I show this to you guys again? Oh, I need to drag it. There you go. This one is a frost giant strength. This is the one with the nail inside of it.
Ooh, that's a lot of strength.
It's also pretty rare.
I think Rose would make the best use of that.
Oh, wow. Oh, alright.
Then they could arm wrestle with her. It'll be great.
Funny you should say that. You should say that.
Sure, I should be drinking.
Alright, what else have we got here?
Yellowish liquid with eyeball bobbing.
That here is a potion of clairvoyance. And it looks at the third one. It is a potion of superior healing.
Well, we already know that one. You mentioned that last time.
I think that's the only one we knew what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a potion of superior healing. So it's hold on. Where's my DM?
plus 8.
Yep. In Hannah Vecna. Right. Can we go back to Vecna for a second? When Vecna was transported from this material plane to... we actually have no history of which plane he was sent to. All was left was 2 pieces of his body. One is his eye, and the other was his hand. His left hand, specifically.
Didn't that relic that we saw mention 2 artifacts?
What relic?
There was an inscription in the Underdark that we
got a copy of.
Yes, Rose made a copy of it. We were in the Underdark and around where the Beholder was living, I suppose. We saw an inscription. Do you still have that, Rose?
Yes, it's here. I produce it. I produce the rubbing.
He looks at the rubbing. This is quite a rare find. This is an inscription of the story of the battle against Vecna. You have uncovered quite a number of things about Vecna. How did you come upon this? And
it was a little.
It wasn't on purpose, sir.
It was, yeah.
Weren't we helping out the queen? The queen told us to go down here and do the things.
Yeah.
Then there's this mushroom who told us we needed to kill the eyeball.
Eating its people.
Yeah.
there was a mushroom?
Philippe knows.
Philippe knows.
Upstanding gentleman that guy was.
A myconid. You met a myconid.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
very upstanding young mushroom.
Yes, he touched me with his spores.
He
So
touched
I know
all
what
of
you're
it.
thinking right now, but this group did take down a beholder. They are still quite useful. Quite well, did I say that aloud?
Yeah.
I forgot to do the pointy thing and send a message.
I see. Muzara just looks at Alexis. I see. What an intrepid group that you've managed to find yourself in. What do you call yourselves?
Seacart and friends.
Sigurd, shut up.
What?
We don't exactly call ourselves anything.
I see. Alright then.
I mean, should we?
I don't know.
Why would we call ourselves?
At any rate, we don't... Do you happen to have any clue as to where the hand resides?
Not that we know of.
Do we need to get it or something? Like, these things seem real dangerous.
Well, if what I fear is coming to pass, then we need to head this off before things get more complicated.
What do you fear will come to pass?
The return of Vecna.
With all due respect, sir, there's a country that needs our help. And I can't put that on hold.
Alright. Well, I will keep the Eye of Vecna for now. Pendia is a safe place to keep this artifact.
Oh.
I mean, if you prefer to keep it, it's your call. But such an important artifact must be kept safe.
Seems that way. What do you say, Alexis?
Of course, we should keep this place here. Only a fool would try to steal any item from Penduous School.
All right. So do you relinquish
Why
the
was I
Eye of
kicked out
Eckhart?
of the school?
You were kicked out of the school
Someone was
roughly
trying to steal something.
a decade ago, and you were trying to steal something.
All right, nervous laughter.
Yes, you were trying to steal something. Yes, I'm sure one of you has tried that before and completely failed.
Hmm.
Who?
I shall not name names.
We don't need to do all of such things anyway.
All right. So he keeps the jar and puts it into his like one of his many pockets in his robes. I shall.
Is it 100 pockets?
No, not so many as Sieghart's. Although I do like that vest.
You can have it if you want. It doesn't fit me very well.
I think it does.
My lats are too huge.
I think you may be suffering from ILS.
Indeed.
Wait, what?
It's invisible lat syndrome.
What do you think I got my PhD for invisible lat syndrome?
The Burning Canyon.
Alright, so do I start putting all the potions back into...
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, yep.
Or
And the rubbing of the tablet? Or...
my
copy?
he does a swish and flick with his wand, and then makes a complete copy of it.
Wow. Impressive as always, sir.
Of course. It's a pity, though. You would have done well in the illusion branch of magic, Errol.
Well,
Errol, you used to go to school here?
let's just say I found my calling somewhere else. I'm quite pleased.
Yes,
I
he's
think.
quite adept at using his mage hand. What did you name your mage hand again?
Eleanor.
Ah, yes. Have to.
It was after his mom or something.
I think his calling was Clarice.
Wow.
Oh,
I
that.
don't think Clarice is calling anybody
It's a
anymore.
mental there.
All right. If this is all that you have to report to me, I have some letters to send to important people.
Thank you for your
These
time,
are
sir.
important things you have told me, and I appreciate that you have approached me with this. Alexis, I bid you good luck on your mission.
Have you heard any other rumors or information on the Dragonborn?
This Dragonborn, I'm sure you now know his name.
The Sarg.
Mizaria Nadros.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you got any other
Well,
word? Showed up.
my spies have not heard very much. Unfortunately, last we heard, he was heading to Tova, the Dwarven capital.
Yes. Try to
It's a
go
lovely
back.
bank over there, run by the Geldmakers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Bank?
Yes. It's a underground bank. Many vaults. Probably the second safest place you could keep something.
Wait
Next,
a second.
next to Pendia, of course.
feel like Byron should be offended by that.
Well, I'm kind of not, because the reason I'm here is because I sort of, let the bank get robbed.
We don't do that.
Did you say that out loud?
It was completely unintentional.
Huh.
Like, say.
I remember this. This was quite large news. That the Dwarven Geld, the bank of the Geldmacher was successfully thieved.
What was stolen? The Philosopher's Stone?
That's in my study.
Let's just end that. We're all skirting around that anyway.
The Philosopher's Stone. I know not of which you speak.
Do I know that I have heard, because the whole thing with the Geldmacher bank,
Yes.
the whole world has heard of it, right?
Only the people who are interested in these sorts of things would have heard of it.
Oh, okay. I don't think my peeps would have been interested, so I'll just be like, what?
It's a bank, young lady.
Okay.
It's a place where people put their money, and we guard it, and we make more money.
I mean, I know that much.
Well, that's all I know about it.
Oh.
All right then.
Okay.
So, what are your plans now?
Well,
I would like to bring my friend back.
yeah.
All right. I guess your next.
We do need to make it back to Lorethiel and lend our aid.
Well, apparently my young protege here has learned the teleportation circle spell.
Yes, but last we arrived there, everything was locked. We thought maybe there was a trap or something in place.
I mean, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, everything is normal as can be in the city of Lorethiel, which means the teleportation gateway would have been closed in the evening, as I heard you arrived in and around midnight last night.
These places close.
Yes. They do schedule people to arrive at certain hours of the day so that they can control the border.
That would have been nice to know.
Well, you didn't know about teleportation circle at the time and didn't bother telling you.
Well, I thought Arrow would know about when things are open and closed. Anyways, going to get going.
Reserved only for the lofty. How would I know?
That's true, actually. It's true. Reserved only for the lofty. But anyway, I guess your next destination is the city of Lorethiel?
I would like that.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a temple there for our good friend.
Alright, follow me then. And you go, and then you all go upstairs to the open sky teleportation circle. And Mozara himself casts teleportation circle. He does the same sort of... Sorry, Mozara. Mozara Zabishu.
Mozara?
Okay.
Not Miseria. Why do they all sound the same?
I know, I just realized.
They all sound the same. Alright, Muzara Zabishu, Primal Dracomage of the Seventh Dawn, walks around and does the same sort of motions that you've seen Alexis do the two times that he cast it. And the sigil itself is in the shape of a sun with a face, you know?
It's smiling.
And yes, it's smiling. And, well, and then the portal starts opening. Portal does not last long.
I'm gonna jump in.
Alright.
Alright, thank you, sir.
And as you appear once again into a white room, completely stark white, marbled pillars on each corner, and the door itself is actually open this time.
Can't see
that. And as you see a man with a clipboard, dressed in a white tunic, and it says, "You're not scheduled to arrive. Who are you?"
Lurfield is.
I'm just gonna go look up at Errol.
Gods!
So we've been transported here by the headmaster, Pandia.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright. Errol has shit charisma. Oh, but that turned out okay.
Ah, alright. Cool. Ah. Welcome, then. It's an unexpected turn of events. What brings you to the capital of Lurthiel?
I don't know what to tell.
Research assignment, sir.
Research assignment. Alright, that I guess that's fine. Is that for all of you?
Yeah, we're going out into some of the wilderness, so need some strong dwarven expertise over here, and some camping expertise from this one over here. And,
Yeah, his
us-
assistants.
Go ahead and make a deception check. With
Which one,
with advantage. Yeah, just you, Alexis. With advantage. Ooh. 19. All right, cool. I see. Well, I guess welcome to Lurthiel, and then I'd like to take your names down, please, as for our records that you've arrived. And I'm sure you have the papers of mark telling you that you are traveling.
Papers. What did he say, sir?
The passports.
Papers, please.
We were supposed to have papers.
Papers.
He didn't give us papers.
Yeah, the headmaster didn't give us any other stuff. Didn't tell us of these special
Huh. Weird.
documents.
The Pandia people always seem to do that. They seem to conveniently forget every time. Alright, whatever. I will, I can conveniently forget that you don't have any papers of mark for some.
For some what?
Ale?
And he passes you a clipboard.
I'll take it. I'll take a look at that. Slips 5 gold pieces.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. 18. All right, excellent.
I'm taking 7 or 5 gold pieces.
We just bribed a guard by putting gold on the clipboard. Clipboard, gold. Is that your passport?
Jasmine's confused. Hi, Jasmine.
Oh, she can't hear you because I'm on.
Oh, you're in your headphones. All right. Hey, Jasmine.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
All right.
What-
Guard takes the clipboard. Takes the.
I raise my eyebrows at him.
So you've had the book.
No, we didn't bribe anyone.
Okay.
There was no bribing.
Okay.
It was just wealth exchanging hands.
Yes, correct.
It's like banking. We were banking.
Yes, yes. And he's just like, thank you, Mr. Jones and company. And starts writing it down.
Wait, we didn't give him our real names?
Apparently not.
Thank you for your understanding, sir.
And he lets you pass through. Gives you a clipboard. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I had to. No,
Errol knows what's going on.
yeah, Errol. Yes, being from the seedy underbelly of the city of
Errol
Lurthiel.
knows.
It's a cultural thing.
Yes,
Expect it.
it's expected. Apparently, Lurthiel is in Southeast Asia.
Yep.
As as you exit the main thoroughfare, you're actually in the middle of the city, like the castle district. That's where all the people would go to then go out into the city. You notice that there is a lot of celebration happening. It's currently the Mid-Autumn Festival. Errol would know about this festival. There are tons of games and people contests of
Celebrated every year in Southeast Asia. Come on.
celebrated every year in the city of Lurithiel at the full moon. Because harvest is just about finished and you're starting to prepare for the long winter season. Which is, to be fair, in Lurithiel is quite mild. It snows maybe once or twice a year. But, yeah, it's definitely something that's celebrated, this Mid-Autumn Festival.
It's good to be home.
Yes. Where would you like to go?
I guess.
How about that temple?
The temple.
Yeah, we should make for the temple.
Which temple?
Here. I know a
of
shortcut.
Bahamut.
Tiamat, right?
Tiamat. The Temple of Bahamut. Alright, so you make your way to the Temple of Bahamut. It's this massive, like, pyramid-like structure.
Oh.
Let's get there faster.
Yeah. And what would have taken you an hour of walking, it's a fairly large city. It only took you, like, 30 minutes. Right? Because of all these, like, different shortcuts that Errol took you along. He also has a map of Lurithiel, by the way. It's a fairly large one.
Oh.
Who needs a map?
I don't need that. Who needs a map?
Wow.
Anyway, you approach the Temple of Bahamut, and it's like I said, a massive like pyramid-like structure, and it's not gilded, but it's definitely made of some sort of metallic material. It's at least plated on the outside. It's very silver/grayish in color. You assume that it's made of platinum because the platinum dragon. Yeah, and on the front of it is a giant like etching of the symbol of Bahamut, which I think Mike actually has a symbol of. Hold on, let me find it. Tiberius. Record. Alright, doesn't matter. Mushrooms and strange sayings. Philitmus. Alright, cool. Let's deal with that another time. And at the front of the temple, you see a man dressed in sort of like silver/blue, silver tunic, robes, and has a blue sash across the shoulder, and is wearing a fairly large amulet with the same symbol of Bahamut. Looks to be in his 30s. Human. Long flowing hair.
That's Bahamut's symbol for anyone who wants to know.
Oh, alright.
Sticky looking symbol.
Excellent.
Looks like a snake that's open from really wide.
Excellent. Alright, so what would you like to... hello, welcome to the Temple of Bahamut. All are welcome.
Including stone ones?
What do you mean, young lady?
I opened the bag of holding.
My name is Arnell. Keeper of the temple.
Maybe we shouldn't do this outside.
Oh, that's a good point.
What services do you require?
The personification. Wait.
Petrification.
We have one of yours. They've been petrified.
Ah, I see. As it is the Mid-Autumn Festival, our main cleric is actually in our presence today. You are quite lucky.
Oh,
Shall I bring you to him?
yes, please.
A small donation of alms would be polite.
Whisper to Rose, can we get Tiberius to pay it?
Oh.
I think we should.
I reach. I'm like, what's small? I'm gonna give him 10 gold pieces.
Your generosity is blessed by Bahamut. And he pockets the gold.
Nice.
I want my friend back. I don't care how much it costs.
And he gives you sort of a wry smile. Thank you for your donation. Please follow me. So he takes the party inside the temple, and it's like I said, it's like a square pyramid, a big sort of dais in the middle where presumably the rituals of Bahamut would be done. Currently, there are some people just praying in the pews on the sides and whatnot, just sort of saying thank you to Bahamut. He doesn't take you to the middle of the dais, but into one of these sort of apses, APSE, sort of like a little cubby hole. Yeah, there, little cubby hole.
Oh.
Yeah, that surround the outskirts of the thing itself, and this one appears to be occupied by a fairly aging cleric, dressed in full plate armor.
Oh.
Yeah, and on the chest plate itself is again a symbol of Bahamut. And the armor itself seems to be quite shiny. And this is a fairly old dragonborn, silver dragonborn male. No hair, with a tail sticking out of the backside of his armor. Yes, Arnell. My lord, these people have come for blessings from Bahamut. And he bows and then leaves. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I nudge Byron to talk more.
So, did we put the statue back in the bag, or was I carrying it the whole time?
Oh, it's
We put him back in the bag.
My name is Maruzia.
Why do they all sound the same?
All right, let's use a different one.
Joe.
My name is Joe.
Dragon. Joe Dragon Time.
Short for Jorian.
Oh.
Adherent of Bahamut. What, may I ask, is the services you require of me?
We're trying to get our friend unstoned.
Your friend?
I open the bag.
Oh, can you just read one of these over him? Can I give him a scroll of greater restoration?
Huh. I guess so. That would definitely lower the price of such a service, since you have provided me with a scroll. normally for these kinds of services, we have we request a donation of some monetary value, as you know, to further our religion and our faith, so that we might spread it through the world and extol the virtues of our great Lord and Savior Bahamut.
Oh, I gave the guy at the door 10 gold coins.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, if a scroll would make this easier for you.
Yes, the scroll is makes it quite easier to. Normally we charge about 1,500 gold pieces of donation.
Oh, well, Sovngarde comes from a noble family.
Sovngarde. Ah,
Oh, why, yes.
one of our adherents.
Yes.
Oh, that may also lower the price.
Fancy that.
A small donation, then, perhaps.
Define small.
I'm sure once Sovngarde is restored, he will be more than willing to compensate. And perhaps compensate even more.
We've been on many adventures. He's quite wealthy now.
I see.
More than one.
Alright, young
He's
man.
the one who has access to his vaults, after all.
Pass me this scroll, young man.
Here you go.
He takes the scroll, opens it, starts reading it, and it creates the incantations and whatnot.
Focus, stone be gone.
Are you also an adherent of Bahamut, young tiefling?
Not yet, just studying.
Yes, because that's completely wrong. So he takes a pouch full of, he takes a pouch and brings out a diamond about the size of
That was
a fist.
one thing I learned in Sieghart's class.
I can see why your classes are better without you.
I hate you all.
We already knew that.
Please, we are in the house of Bahamut. Please, hateful speech shall not be tolerated. So he takes a diamond the size of his fist, basically the size of it's almost as big as Rose's face. You imagine it to be worth about 1,000 gold pieces.
Holy shit. Alright.
Wow.
He's totally overdoing this.
Yep. He's just
So
like,
I
wait,
don't
hold
get a
on.
standpoint 'cause it's only 100 gold pieces.
This is the wrong diamond. He pockets it. He takes another diamond. This is a bit smaller. It's about the size of Rose's fist this time. Appears to be worth about 100 gold.
I'm gonna realize something and stand far away from Sovngarde's body.
Okay. Alright, who actually is standing near Sovngarde at this point in time?
It would be me and Byron.
Remember, he's in a position where he's trying to yank something. So,
Okay, do I perceive Alexis?
make a perception check.
Okay.
You notice that Alexis is moving further away from the chaos.
Although that's typically what I do.
Well, someone will have to hold him down while we do this.
Do I know? Should I make an Arcana check to, if I know?
Who are our strongest allies right now?
Everyone.
I mean, I'm wearing the thing of.
Yeah, so I want to roll for his what's insight. I have no clue that anything could possibly happen.
All right, excellent.
Okay, I'll roll it.
I have
I
none.
also have no clue, so I think Alexis is just being weird again.
All right,
Me too.
excellent, excellent. So,
Sorry, out of character for a moment.
Yes.
This random Reddit thread I found says a suggested donation for a greater restoration spell is 450 gold.
All right, yeah. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
But he's a Sovereign Guard.
The Sovereign Guard. Yes, of course.
We'll tell him it's 1,000. Keep 500 and donate the rest.
Are you saying this out loud as in character?
He's thinking.
I'm just thinking because no one
Okay.
actually told me how it's 450, right?
All right, cool. Anyway, Jorian himself kind of steps off to the side and casts, he raises the diamond eye high into the air, and then like the sunlight through the window catches in the diamond, and you see it like sparkle with beautiful clarity. It actually enamors you a little bit, Rose, because you've never seen quite such a beautiful sight.
Wow.
And then he places it, and as he is saying out the incantations, none of which you understand because reasons, the diamond itself disintegrates, turns into fine particles of dust, and is then absorbed into Tiberius Sovngarde's body. At which point he starts not melting, but starts coming back to unstone form. At which point he's restored back to his normal self, trying to pull a rope.
I spin around because of the momentum I'm pulling.
Mm-hmm.
And do I hit someone?
Go ahead and make a athletics check.
All of us standing around him?
Yes. No, just Tiberius.
Oh.
10 athletics. All right. So as you pull it, you actually elbow. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Rose. You actually narrowly dodge the elbow from Tiberius Sovngarde.
Yo!
I get surprised.
At this point, you're thinking you're still fighting a beholder.
That's why I'm gonna say I was gonna draw. I got surprised. Like my rope got cut. Okay, I dropped the rope. I brandished my greatsword and
Stop!
start charging where I thought where the beholder was.
What is that, the priest? Dude?
Jorian raises his own shield and then, is ready to block. I was afraid this would happen. Tiberius! And then suddenly recognition dawns on you. This is Jorian, the adherent of the Temple of Bahamut.
Lord Jorian, what are you doing here?
Tiberius, put your sword away.
Why? There's a beholder behind you.
No, there isn't. You are in the Temple of Bahamut. Does this not look familiar to you?
I take a second to look.
I'm so tempted to whisper in his head, "That is the beholder."
Well, do you do it?
I don't. I look. It's familiar territory.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh. Okay. I sheath my sword back. What the hell happened?
It's been 5,000 years.
Who's gonna explain this?
Alexis.
So, in essence of brevity, you explain everything because I was listening to the whole thing anyways.
It's been 5,000 years.
Well, please explain to you that you've been turned into a statue and we found a place that'll restore you. We can catch you up on other stuff later.
Excellent.
Okay. How much do I owe you, Jorian?
Yeah, as you are an adherent of the Great Platinum Dragon, a small donation of 300 gold will be acceptable to us. And since I used one of your scrolls, A small donation of 200 gold is better.
I mean, I'll take the 100.
So
Do what you will.
You want me to pay you? I'll just give you the 300 because right after this, I'm going to a house of pleasure.
Thank you for your... It kind of looks at you shrewdly. Thank you for your donation to the Temple of Bahamut. He pockets all 300 gold. And he pockets all 300 gold.
Very well.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, thank you, sir. We must be on our way.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Walk away.
Okay.
We have more important things to do than visit the pleasure house maybe later.
Sorry, maybe later?
Yes, maybe later.
Very well.
So, you exit through the city, and there's still celebrations happening.
Before that happens, I look around. It's like, do I notice that we're missing someone?
Were you turned to stone before she was disintegrated?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check.
Please roll one, please roll one, please roll one.
Roll a natural 20. Roll the natural 20. You begin to you immediately realize that you're not as annoyed as you normally are.
Wait. Why am I not? Why is my eye not twitching as madly right now? Are we missing someone?
You realize that Clarice Leodon is missing.
Where is do I know her name's Clarice, right?
Yes. Yes.
Where's Lily or Clarice or whatever the hell her name is?
Who's that?
Clarox.
Clorox or whatever.
Did you want to hold on to her for a while?
Who's
Wait, what happened?
that?
I'll pass in the bottle.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I just did.
Wait, this is Clarice?
Yep. Disintegrated.
Okay, so we have. So are we gonna deal with this first, or are you gonna tell me what the hell went on before I got turned to whatever the heck stole?
Alright, do we catch him up, guys?
Yeah, we catch him up.
Can we do that while walking?
Yeah, so as you're walking, while you're catching him up, you're approached by a stray cat.
I give this back to whatever his name is.
Yes, thank you. We can deal with this. There's a coup, if you recall, that we should probably get to first.
Okay, I get completely distracted with this cat.
And Errol also realizes this cat looks very familiar. It looks like the one that was in a fan that he gave to a certain person a long time ago.
Hold on, I know what's going on here. Is this what's happening? Is that what's happening?
Guys, there's important things to do. Can we stop playing with the local wildlife?
So, where are we going first?
Well, there's a festival going on.
Are we gonna deal with the dust particles, or are we gonna do something else?
I mean, I'd like to.
Then let's do that first.
I need DM input on Errol's priorities. What's going on with the Queen, though?
Presumably he'd want to go to somewhere who would know where the Queen is.
Yes, we must find the Queen.
Okay, it's up to you. It's not my life that's being dealt with.
Are you okay being out in the open, Arrow?
Is that a problem?
Oh, I don't know. You being involved in a coup.
It's a fairly large city. There's a festival going on.
Is he not the only one with red hair in the city? Flaming red hair. Not easily recognizable.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
For me?
Yeah, you.
Am I wearing this cloak? Does it fit me? Is it too small?
Does it require attunement? Yeah, you notice that there are actually quite a number of different people wearing odd different things. People have different colored hair. It's a very diverse group of people, and since it's a big capital city. It's easy to get lost in, actually.
Well, I'll take that advice to heart and pull up my hood just in case.
Mm-hmm. And as you're walking to... Where are you walking to?
I didn't think of that.
We're either following...
Okay, hold on. Before we
or-
continue on, would anyone like to take a quick bio break?
Oh, yes, I would.
Okay. Let's do that. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. Halfway through this RP heavy session because we've been doing nothing but fighting the last little while, so... And we still need to figure out what your next mission is.
Yes, we need to. I presume Errol's top of mind is Queen, followed by find some way to deal with Lily, because one of them is much more time sensitive than the other.
Yes. The spell I'm thinking of, just for purposes of...
Wish?
like, no, it's not wish. It's a true resurrection.
Alright.
Yeah, Mark's can use those.
Yeah, but you need a 8th level cleric?
Yeah,
Or
it is a 9th level necromancy.
Wow.
We are nowhere close to obtaining that type of pack.
I'm back.
Yeah, you touch a creature that has been dead for no longer than 200 years, and died for any reason except old age.
Yep.
Yeah. The spell
And
can
even
this
provided
new
new
body.
The original no longer.
Yep.
You can always go back to whatever his name is, the cat spot.
Calico.
Yeah. Well, let's take a quick take a quick bio break, and then we'll talk about what your next steps are.
Alright. You like mocking.
All right.
Snack time? Snack time. Joe, do you want a snack?
Sure.
Alright.
I like this elevator music.
That's one way to unstone me. Brandish my greatsword within the Temple of Bahamut. And then you stop my booty call.
How do we end up with the clipboard gag? I guess it had to happen that way. Someone's echoing. Hold on. Let me just... There. Alright, I shall return as well. Feeling a little bit hungry. Hello.
by the way, Chris? Are you here?
I don't think
He's
so.
gone. Okay, never mind.
Alright, I'm back. What's happening?
We're all back.
I'm back,
Is
but I'm snacking.
I could really go for some Subway right now.
I know. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Cheerio.
Banana bread.
Oh,
All right.
by the way, Errol is going to keep quiet about what this cat looks like.
Okay.
It looks like a cat.
Looks like
Sounds like a cat.
So Jasmine had a nightmare this morning.
Okay.
And I think it's because we watched the Book of Mormon, and it was a spooky Mormon hell dream.
Yeah, that's spooky.
Spooky Mormon hell dream.
yes.
You guys need to.
I hear it's a really good show.
It's excellent.
That's what I hear too.
It's almost like immediately sold out whenever it's in town.
Spooky Mormon Hell Dream. Yes, yeah. I remember the scene.
So this cat that's approached us,
Yes.
does it look healthy or like how stray does it look?
Yeah.
Looks. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Oh gosh.
Animal husbandry shop.
Handling.
Only a +1, isn't it?
Why do you even have a plus one in
Can't
that?
tell.
Can't tell. It's a cat.
Looks like a
Okay,
house
it's just
cat.
cute. I just think it's cute.
It's cat.
Yeah, cat.
Meow. Should name it Philitnus.
Just for kicks.
Just for kicks. It's like Philitnus the cat instead of Felix the cat.
was actually a roll for normal.
So where are we going?
So, are we all back? Are we ready to go again?
Let's do this.
My body's ready.
All right, and we're
It
back.
actually is now.
All right. Where would you like to go next?
Did Rose say that Calico's, or is that Tiberius? Someone said that
was
Calico might know something, and I agree that Cassius is trustworthy.
Okay. So as you're walking towards the Cat's Paw, which is on the complete opposite side of town, by the way. So.
But then again,
I know a shortcut, guys.
All right. So you take a bunch of shortcuts, and through one of the shortcuts, you actually notice an arm wrestling tournament happening, and you hear this kind of like a tall guy, like hollering, like, "Come one, come all! Arm wrestling tournament, winner take all! 25 gold to enter."
Rose, you should do it.
Wait, me?
Yeah, use the potion.
No. Oh my gosh. That I feel like
How much is that potion worth?
A lot.
that seems like an abuse of drugs.
I'll enter it.
Ah, we have a willing participant. 25 gold, please.
Okay.
Byron, you should join too.
What about you, Mr. Dwarf?
I think I'm too strong.
25 gold. Winner takes all.
Can I have the potion?
I feel like what we would get back from that is probably going to be worth less than the potion itself.
And he looks at Alexis. How about you, Mr. Tiefling? Would you like to join?
Not today.
Ah, 20. Low price of 25 gold.
Byron, go.
How do you test to make sure people don't, say, drink a potion and cheat in this competition?
That's the beauty. We don't.
How do we don't know that you haven't had a potion?
Well, I'm not the participant. You should look over there to Lorna. You see this, like, really butch-looking woman. Like, super cropped pixie hair. Black hair and, looks like she's got actual lats. No ILS.
Unlike Seacart.
Right? Looks like she's but she's been skipping leg day. She looks like a giant martini glass. In terms of shape.
Wow.
Yeah. Lorna's the reigning champion. You beat her, you take all the money.
How much money?
Well, right now we've got 8 spots of 8 available spots, and we've got 8 spots, and about 4 of them have already been taken.
Oh.
Well, I'm taking spot number 5. I already gave you my 25 gold.
All right. What about you, Mr. Dwarf?
If my friend's doing it, I must as well.
Ah, perfect. We got 2 more spots. What about you, little young lady? Come on, 25 gold.
Oh god, what kind of hurt?
Yeah, what's the worst that'll happen?
Errol's going?
No, I'm convincing you two.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, you should do persuasion then.
Okay.
And what do
Go
I
ahead
do
and
about
roll a wisdom saving throw.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
No. I'm good.
What about?
I've seen it.
What would Clorox would have want for you? Would Clorox want you to live life to your fullest?
Yes, Rose, you should go.
No, he's talking to you. Or, I mean, she is.
Oh, 17 on the persuasion.
I was talking to Rose.
What? Oh.
Remember, she died for you.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, no! natural 1?
No, that's a 5.
Oh, it's a 5. It's a 5 plus 1.
Okay.
Doesn't her voice haunt your dreams too?
So the town crier like proffers his hat. Young lady, 25 gold. Low price. Here, 25 gold. All right, we have one more participant, and there's this buff-looking guy in the back. Dwarven comes up and puts in 25 gold.
What about sequel?
Puts in 25 gold. Ah, too late. We have another contender. What is your name? Terry.
Harry the dwarf.
Terry.
You just didn't do that, brah.
Oh. Hi, Harry.
Waves at you. Terry.
I feel like there's something weird with this guy.
Terry.
Oh.
All right. Here we go. Let me just get set up over here.
Do we have to roll initiative?
No, actually. First match is we've got 4 matches, single elimination, best of 1. Right?
Exciting. You know how to run a tournament, sir.
Yes. We've got a bracket and everything.
Beautiful.
Got a bracket. Shall be randomly determined. 1 second, let me just set ourselves up here.
Can I whisper to multiple people?
You can whisper one person at a time, unfortunately. Okay, cool. Black. Alright, let's make a new page here. Add a page. And let's move all the players to this page. Alright. And we're going to go over there. It's completely blank, is it not? Alright. Let's choose a nice black color here.
Is the cat still around?
The cat is following you, yes.
Okay.
Can I pet it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, winner of this elimination tournament gets to play against the lovely Lorna. We got Rose Thornbush.
Oh.
And we've got Byron Geldmacher. And we got Tiberius. And we've got Terry.
Oh my god, the load is so good.
It's slow. It's super slow. And we've got Andy. And Ricard.
So good.
And Lenny. And Arabella. Alright, cool.
Alright.
Let me just, okay. Our first match, Rose and Andy.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
Like,
so they take you up to a table and notice that you're actually quite small. So they give you a stool to step on the table. And on the table, it's just pretty plain. There's a little post that you can put your left hand on and a little post on the right that, so you can, like, brace yourself against it. Yeah,
okay.
Andy looks at you with, like, he's a half orc from what you can tell.
okay.
Alright. I want a good, clean fight. I wish you good luck. Let's go. Alright, I need you to make a strength a strength check.
Strength. Is it saving throw?
No, just a
or-
strength check. Just a regular strength
Okay.
check. So click on
Click on strength.
yes. All right. So yeah, you take the arm and you start, and it starts, and you immediately starts. The table immediately starts shaking, and you bring him down to like 45 degrees. It appears that you're winning. All right. I need to make another strength check.
Okay, here we go.
Chris, so it looks very decent right now.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, and she's winning right now. At this point, you actually bring him almost down, almost. And Andy's face actually like lights up, and he's like, "Whoa, what the hell? Who is this? Who is this halfling?" He was looking pretty confident himself. All right, I need you to make one more strength check.
Alright.
And then you just kind of like smile, and you bring his arm down, taking him out. Oh, Andy, taken out by a girl, and not only that, a little child girl as well.
I'm not a child.
Oh, halfling girl. Our next fight is Lenny and Ricard, and for the sake of brevity, Ricard won that one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, for the sake of brevity, it's not not any of the players. All right, our next match is Tiberius and Terry. All right, Tiberius and Terry. All right, Mike, I need you to make a strength. All right, so you come up to this dwarven guy, and he looks almost familiar to you, but you don't know why.
Familiar, man.
Terry. Just for context, Terry is the character that he's the NPC that's helping out my other D&D group. And he's a dwarven barbarian.
Alright.
Dave the Barbarian? What?
Sorry?
Okay, I had a 15.
And he rolls, Terry. Actually, you look at him and he starts getting angry. And he actually starts raging.
Oh boy.
Oh,
But he grasps your arm and he immediately starts like falling back down, like maybe 30 degrees. Yeah, currently Tiberius is winning. And it's just like, Terry! Alright, I need you to make another strength check. And just like that, Terry like engages the full-on rage and then brings you back. It brings you back even. Alright, another strength check.
oh no!
Just on the side, does Terry seem like a smart dude?
No, he's not. He's not a particularly smart man. No.
Okay.
Actually, go. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, doesn't look. All he says is Terry. All right. You're taken quite surprised by the rage that this buff dwarf is doing, and he takes you down to maybe 60 degrees. All right, one more strength check, Mike. 11. Ooh, rolled a natural 18 on that.
Ooh.
And he brings you down, almost down. You look like you're down for the count. Just for the record, if anyone would like to interfere secretively, they could.
I'm gauging things.
All right, one more strength check, Mike.
I don't know, the rules are bad for me today.
All right, he needs to make a. What was your spell save DC, Jay?
Why are you asking me these?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just need to know. Actually, I can check that myself.
I think it's
Okay, all right. So, for some odd reason, Terry starts scratching at his ear and actually loses concentration for a little bit. And Tiberius recovers a little bit and brings him to maybe about 45 degrees. He's still losing, but it's about 45 degrees right now.
Oh. Tiberius, you can do it.
All right, one more strength check. All right, and Tiberius actually brings him even and then over down to his 60 degrees. So Terry is now losing. All right, one more strength check, Mike.
You can do it. Oh no.
And Terry looks at him with all the amount of rage and then brings you back even. Oh my goodness.
This is exciting. I'm enjoying this match.
That's getting another strength check, please.
What a great show this is.
What a great show. And Terry brings you back down to 45 degrees. Alright, one more strength check.
No.
And he actually rolls a natural 20 and brings you down all the way down to... And then eliminates you from the match.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Is it time for me to bend luck?
Terry rolled a natural 20.
Can I fuck that shit up? Or
No, you can't. I'm sorry. And Tiberius loses, unfortunately.
Oh,
Much to the excitement, like, gaining quite a bit of what a great show. Applause from the crowd.
Tiberius.
you did fantastically, Tiberius.
I'm gonna walk away, find myself a whorehouse right now.
Go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage. You feel the sense of disappointment inside you, on top of the disappointment you already feel, Mike. You feel that Bahamut is disappointed.
Oh no.
Do you want a map?
Alright, you find a local house of pleasures from the ladies, and you go inside. We'll talk about that later. Maybe. Alright, next up is Arabella and Byron.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, 1 second. Let me just... I need to know. 3 plus. Alright. Alright. So Arabella herself appears to be an elven lady. Looks to be some sort of paladin for an elven goddess. It's like, I wish you good luck, Byron.
Okay, lady, let's do this.
All right, let's go. All right, I need you to make a strength check.
Oh!
Natural 20. Oh my god. At this point, she's not even ready. You bring her down to almost losing. She's like, whoa, hold on, I'm not even ready yet. It's like, too late. All right, I need to make another strength check.
Wait, these strength checks count as ability checks, right?
Oh my fuck! In what seems to be the fastest game they'd ever seen, Byron just... Arabella is just like so confused. Terry.
No,
Terry looks at Byron and then, like, claps to his dwarven brethren. Well, that was exciting, says the announcer. Byron, I think that was a record.
Well, let's hope I can keep it up.
All right, it is now Rose and Rickard's turn.
Okay, here we go again.
Okay, 1 second here. I need to actually roll stats.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. All right, I'm ready. All right. So, Rickard's just like, I'm a little bit worried against you, young lady. All right, you took Andy out really handily, because Andy was a really buff guy too. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So Rickard himself looks to be some sort of ranger, from what you can tell.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Okay, so you clasp arms. He's a little bit. It's a bit difficult for him because you're so small, but you just take him. All right.
Mhm.
All right, I need to make a strength check.
All right, let's go.
Oh, I rolled a natural 1. So, inspired by Byron's super quick game, you immediately bring him down to almost losing, and it's like, oh, Oh! Alright, one more strength check.
Come on. No!
Wait. I'm a bad luck. I'm gonna make that even worse. So there's no way Terry can lose.
you're gonna make Rose's.
No, Ricard can lose.
No, it's Ricard.
You.
Damn this.
Wait, hold on. Whose roll are you lowering?
I'm lowering Rose's roll.
All right, go ahead and go ahead and roll a d4. It's a 5, right?
Yeah, but Rose can also just re-roll it, right?
I'm good. Yeah.
Luck.
Okay.
Yeah. I have luck. I'm gonna
Think
re-roll.
roll it with luck. All right.
I think you
Alright,
still might have that -4.
Roll
though.
again.
Yeah, you'll still have the -4. All right, so it's a little bit better. And Ricard manages to recover a little bit, raises you back up to maybe about 45 degrees. I need to make another strength check.
All right, can I assist?
Sure. What are you gonna assist with?
You assist.
I would like to cast an invisible mage hand.
Oh yeah, you can do that because you're an arcane trickster.
And if you will permit it to be helping, that gives advantage to Rose for all rolls.
Yes, it'll be helping. Yes. All right, you can go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage.
All right, here we go.
Wait, again?
All right, he actually brings you back even. It's just like, oh, not so tough, are you, little girl? All right, one more strength check. Oh, 21. All right, and you're just like, what do you say? All right, yeah, he rolled 9. It brings you back down to like 45 degrees. All right, one more strength check.
All right.
Oh!
It's just like,
You didn't even need this advantage.
he rolled a 10.
God damn it, Ricard, you
And then Ricard goes down, almost down. One more strength check. 8. Oh, it rolled a natural 19. And it brings you back. It's like, no, I will not lose to a girl.
No.
All right, strength check. 19, and then you're just like, yes, you will. It's almost losing. It's almost losing. All right, one more strength check. Natural 20. And you finally bring him down. Join Andy now.
Get benched.
Rose Thornbush! And amazing, like, you get a standing ovation from the crowd. And Ricard just, like, hangs his head in shame. He's like, you win this time. I cannot believe. Alright.
Wow.
Alright, Terry and Byron, let's go. Terry moves up to you. Terry. And he nods at you.
Byron, I nod.
And he takes a swig of ale. Terry.
Byron, do you need some ale?
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, Terry's, it has been more than a minute since Terry raged, so he's not raging anymore. But he can do it twice a day, so. You see Terry getting really mad. He actually turns a little bit red. Alright, Byron, let's go for a strength check.
Oh!
Alright, he rolled a natural 4 plus 4, which is an 8. You start off and you bring Terry to about maybe 45 degrees.
Yeah, I can do
And you see Terry like rage smiling, like he's enjoying this. All right, strength check.
Come on!
14, and he rolled a natural. He rolled a natural 12 plus 4, and he brings you back even. Terry.
Come on, Byron, come on.
All right, let's go for that strength check again.
Arr.
23 strength. You bring him down to like 30 degrees. He's pretty close to losing. He rolled a natural 6.
I need this information. I don't want to.
Rolled a natural 6.
Oh, he fucked
Come on, Byron, we can buy a lot of ale with all this gold.
Yes, we can.
All right. He's almost losing. Go ahead and make another strength check.
Come on.
20.
Oh.
Ooh. Sorry, 1 second. Rolled a natural 16 plus 4, so 20.
Okay.
So he brings you back even.
Byron.
Terry.
Terry.
Terry. Alright, go ahead and make another strength check. I rolled a natural 12 plus 4. Oh, and he actually starts winning this time. He's ranking brought you down to 45.
Oh no!
Alright, go ahead and make another strength check.
Fuck.
Oh, and he brings you down almost to the ground. He rolled a natural 16 plus 4.
Is the cat nearby?
The cat is kind of like hanging out with you at the moment, Errol.
That's
He's trying to
odd.
gain your attention.
Kind of odd. It'd be real nice if this cat did something, but.
Come on,
All right,
I have faith in Byron.
Let's go for that one more strength check.
Wait, I'm gonna nuke this one. I'm gonna nuke the next one.
Byron!
I'm a buff.
Yeah!
You're gonna buff who?
I'm a buffer Byron's roll.
All right, go ahead and roll a d4. How many times a day can you do this?
I have it's until I'm done. I'm out.
Oh yeah, you have sorcery points, so you can do it one more time, I guess.
Yeah, I can do one more time.
All right, so he rolled a natural 11 plus 4, so it's a 15. All right, so you come from the brink and you bring him back to like maybe 70 degrees.
Come on, Byron!
I can do this. I can do this.
All right, yeah, again, strength check. 24. Oh, and he rolled a natural 12. So you actually bring him down to 45 degrees on towards his mat. All right, let's another strength check.
Byron!
Oof. Not bad. But...
Unfortunately, he rolled a natural 20, and he brings you all the way back, swings 120 degrees. Not quite losing yet, but you're almost there. All right, another strength check. Oh, and he rolled another natural 20, and he brings you down. Boom. And Byron's eliminated.
And I will say Terry.
So
Terry salutes you. Yes.
there's something that I didn't really help too much with this because I'm too busy looking around the crowd.
Yes.
There's probably some people around here with loose pockets, right?
Yes. Yes. Correct.
I'd like to make an attempt.
All right. Go.
Whoever looks
So.
the richest.
All right. So in between matches, you go ahead and make a sleight of hand check, or sleight of hand check. Natural 20. All right. You managed to fish out a pouch weighing like quite heavy, almost 10 pounds.
I'll check what's in it later, but it's mine for now.
Almost 10 pounds. Yeah, he picked someone's pocket.
Wow. You got on your making notes.
Yeah. All right. Time
What a
for
great show.
what a great show. It is now Rose and Terry's turn.
Come on, Rose.
Yeah.
Come on.
And it will have been about about 30 seconds since Terry was raging, so his raging is still on. You can try to delay and then get rid of his rage.
I'm gonna chat Terry up. Terry, how'd you get such an interesting non-dwarven name?
Terry.
Did your mother give you that name?
Terry.
I understand. I have mother issues as well.
All right, go ahead and make a charisma, just a general charisma check.
Oh boy.
Just completely ignores you. moves to the position himself, and he's just like motions for Rose to come on. Terry.
Rose.
All right, let's go. All right, so at this point he is I'm gonna roll a d20 here. Yeah, you see, he actually you've delayed him by just enough that he's not raging anymore.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I need to make a strength check.
Alright, here we go.
That's without advantage.
Without advantage,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
correct.
normal.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
want
just
to be
normal.
detected.
Yeah.
All right. He rolled a natural 4 plus 4, so it's an 8. So Rose, you immediately start with and bring him down, and just like every single one of the people you've fought so far, is quite surprised. It's just like, whoa, hold on, what's going on here?
Is
All right,
he just saying Terry?
Terry, like with a bit look of surprise. Go ahead and make another strength check. You bring him down almost to losing. He's like, bring him all the way down. He rolled a natural 4 plus 4. Alright, one more strength check. He rolled a natural 11 plus 4. So he brings you back up to maybe 45 degrees. Alright, roll another strength check.
No!
Natural 1.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Are you going to use luck?
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna use luck.
Or actually, wait, you've got halfling luck, haven't you?
Yeah, I have halfling luck.
What does
It
that
should
do?
auto reroll for you one. If you look at the command, it says rolling 1d20 RO less than 1. So I think it
Oh.
rerolls on 1.
Oh, so
But
it
you
already.
roll the 1, you can see it's 1 plus 1. You
Oh,
reroll
I
the 1
see.
twice.
Okay,
Wow,
never-
you double rolled a 1. So
Okay,
you're going to use
roll the one.
yeah.
So
And
you're
then
using luck.
regular luck. All right, strength check 22. He rolled a natural 4.
Okay.
All right, plus 4. So you bring him down almost to losing again, with some some sort of voodoo halfling luck. One more strength check.
All right.
Rolled a natural 12 plus 4.
Oh no.
It brings you back up again, and it's just like, Terry.
Damn, that's cool. I can only do it one more time.
All right,
Okay,
let's go for that strength check. Yep. Rolled a natural 5 plus 4.
Rose.
Oh, and he's almost losing again. Oh my goodness. All right, one more strength check. Rolled a natural 11 plus 4. So right now it's 15 and a 16. Would anyone like to do anything?
No,
No?
not yet.
And then Rose finally brings him down to the end,
Ah,
winning the tournament.
join the bench, Terry.
what did you say?
Join the bench. And Terry just hangs his head in shame again. It's like, Terry. Shakes your hand and walks away.
Bye, Terry.
Alright. The guy just barely has to stoop down, raises your arm. Rose Thornbush. It's not gonna fight. Lorna.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
For the winner take all. Because how else?
Gosh.
Lorna. There you go.
Alright.
I'm gonna take
How
Lorna.
bright does she appear to be?
Lorna appears to be. Hold on. Let me just.
Can I gauge her wisdom stat in any possible way?
No, not really.
Oh.
Okay.
You can contest the invisible mage hand sleight of hand versus perception.
Yeah, she looks pretty butch.
Alright, maybe. I can do this.
All right.
I mean, I don't want to invalidate Rose's victory. So.
All right. Cool.
I wonder- Are you following me, Cat?
Meow. Meow. And Lourdes is like, "Come here, little girl.
Okay.
We must
Bye.
tussle.
Mhm.
Let's go."
All right then.
So you grab each other's arm. Remember, winner take all. Mama needs new pair of shoes.
What? Okay,
All right, let's go.
Who said Mama needs a new pair of shoes?
that's an expensive pair of shoes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Only designer dragon scale shoes for Lorna.
I see.
Alright. Go ahead and make a strength check. There's no advantage here. Just straight up strength rolls. Rolled a natural 4. +2.
Alright, I rolled 22.
And just like every single one of your matches today, you surprise them with your ogre strength. Lorna's just like, you are formidable.
Thank you.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh,
Rolled a 10. Rolled a natural 4 +2, so 6 again.
Okay.
And you bring her down almost to losing. Alright, one more strength check. 11. Rolled another natural 4. +2. Oh my goodness.
Terry.
Terry. And Lorna's just like, alright, you win. And then she lifts you up one-handed. Champion of the world! Rose! And you can go ahead and put in 200 gold into your purse.
200?
Minus the 25 you paid.
So, yeah, so that's the 200. So you get back the 25 that you paid, and then there's 200 gold. Because winner take all.
Okay, so get back the 25.
Yep. And then 100 and then 175 from all the other participants.
Okay, got it.
Next year, you will come back as champion, Rose Thornbush. You must come back.
All right.
Thank you for
Next year.
participating.
You guys sure know how to put on a show.
All right.
It's time for an ale.
Where'd Tiberius go?
Whorehouse.
You're serious?
Yeah, he's bipolar like that. That's why he has to go to the temple so often.
So in the whorehouse, you enter. Tiberius enters the whorehouse, and say hi to the proprietor. Yes, welcome to House of Loving. I am Mr. House, the proprietor. Yes, we are very creative with our name. The House of Loving. House of Loving. How might I help you today, good sir?
I require female.
Yes, you have come to the right place. Please be more
Human,
specific.
elven, or half elven.
I
Red
see.
hair.
Red hair. I see. Ah, yes. We have just the one. Her name is Dahlia.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and she is quite experienced. That will be 100 gold up front,
Very well. 100 gold.
plus another 100 gold upon completion,
Very well.
It should have what?
Can I get a discount?
plus tip.
Fine. 100 gold right now.
Thank you. And you enter the whorehouse, and we'll leave that as a PG-rated thing. All right. So afterwards, so you're basically done for the evening because House of Loving.
All right.
Somebody drew a crown. Rose Thornbush, the halfling ogre queen. All right, and as you're walking, you continue on, and just like, are you gonna wait for Tiberius at all?
Do we know where to find him? Like,
Well, he didn't.
Have any of you seen where he went?
He didn't tell anyone, did he?
Yeah, I don't think he did. But in character, has anyone seen where Tiberius went?
He,
Byron would.
mentioned that he wanted
How
to.
the hell are we gonna find him?
Well, you have a map.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. My stream died. Oh, it's back up.
Hi, kitty.
Gods, what am I even doing? I'm talking to cats now.
Pet. I pet the cat.
All right, cool. Where would you like to go next?
How late is it in the day now?
It's in and around midday-ish. Around about the start of the pie eating contest, which is like the classic the meat pie eating contest. Jay, if you're not like, I'm sorry. This is sort of like the festival thing going on here.
No, it's okay.
Is there something you'd like to be doing right now?
No.
No. Okay. Would you like to join the pie eating contest?
Eating pie.
All right. You know, you hear the town crier, "Come one, come all, pie eating contest."
Guys, we were supposed to make it to the cat's paw.
But we can bring them pie if we.
Errol's getting just a little bit more nervous as the time goes by. But I guess a quick stop couldn't hurt.
Oh, delicious pie! Oh, delicious pigeon pie! Delicious apple pie! Made from the finest Lurithine apples. Delicious peach crumble pie. All manner of pie.
I would like to enter this contest.
All right. Okay. So you make your way to basically sort of like in the 8 spokes of Lurithiel, there's like a town square in each like little section. And each little section holds their own like pie eating contest, and there's a big setup with a big stage in the front, kind of like July 4th in New York on Coney Island, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and this is one of those like again winner take all situations. Clear drawings. And it's like, oh, we have available 6 spots for this year's pie eating contest. Let me just choose the right color here. I choose.
Come on, Rose. Let's do it.
Oh.
We have 6 available spots.
Be the champion of 2 contests.
All right. You should roll persuasion. I will roll. What do I roll?
Alright, player speaking. Let me choose the watch remember.
Okay, go ahead. What do I roll? Do I roll wisdom?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Natural 20.
But
No.
Rose, what would Clorox have wanted you to do? Like a pie? With an apple pie? She died for you.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Why not advantage again?
Just because.
Because I like food.
Yeah. How do you do advantage? There should be a thing on your character sheet that. There you go. Yeah, 26. Go ahead and. There will be some delicious spies, young lady.
All right.
All right.
Terry, no!
And then you see a familiar dwarven face runs up, puts in his 100 gold buy-in. Terry, it's 100 gold to buy in to the annual pie eating contest.
Oh, so we have to put down 100?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
I'm out of gold.
All right. Here we go. Oh my goodness. What? I'm sitting across from Terry?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
All right. Rules are simple. Eat as many pies as you can.
Oh,
Last man or woman standing wins the prize.
All right.
And the prize pot is 1,000 gold. All right. So the first pie that comes out is very fresh smelling apple pie. I want everyone to hold on. Who else?
What did I miss?
Hold on. I need to roll some. Okay, this will do.
Terry's here.
Terry waves at you. Terry. All right.
Fan.
I want everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Mine's really bad.
I need another D20.
Oh.
That way I can roll it all together. Yeah. Constitution saving throw. Wait, is Errol actually in this?
No, you said everybody.
No, everybody in there.
Okay, well, Errol's very hungry.
Errol's just like, I need pie. Did you want to join the? Did you want to join?
I'm rolling that.
Is it too late? Because I'm
No,
real hungry.
it's not too late. Let's errata one of these people out. Let's get rid of Avery.
No, he only realized that after they brought out the pie.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go
Apple
buy
pie.
some pie.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
buy some skewers, get a nice coffee, maybe a latte.
Alright, cool. That's 3.
They're
Alright.
probably selling pie, right? Can I buy some pie?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, there's probably a stand.
Yeah, there's a stand selling all manner of pies. The same pies that are being consumed right now.
Hey, look, Hearthstone tournament.
This is Terry. This is Avery. This is Fred and Jen. All right. So Terry, apparently too tired from the, begins eating the pie, and immediately vomits. Doesn't actually quite make it, and is immediately eliminated. Because Terry vomited. Actually, you know what? Everyone else seems to have narrowly avoided. Oh, we've 1 down, 5 to go. Announcement says, and you eat your pie. You're just like, you're not even like using the utensils provided for you. You're just stuffing the pie in your mouth. Right? It's delicious. It's you don't even care that it's like still kind of like it's like warm but not hot. So you're just like shoving it in your mouth.
All right.
Delicious. All right. Another set of pies come out, and this time it is a meat pie. I want the contestants to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh no!
Rose, you take one bite of the pie and then you realize you've eaten too much, and you immediately like just give up. You're just like, no, I'm not even like I'm full.
I'm done, guys. It looks like we're both benched together.
Holy moly! I rolled poorly. Oh my god, it only lasted 2 rounds. Avery vomits. Jen just decides she's done. And Fred, just from seeing all the vomit, just also vomits. And they're left with Byron eating, like, his meat pie, shoving it in his mouth. Alright. Next round! Oh wait, everyone's out! We have a champion! Byron Guildmacher! The Pie King! And he gives you a pouch containing 1,000 gold pieces.
Holy. Yes! How much is pie around here?
Oh, like 5 silver.
1,000 gold pieces.
Alright. I'd like a slice.
Oh, a slice? Oh, that'll be 2 copper. No, not 2. Yeah, 2 copper.
I'm gonna need change for gold.
We're just take it. Cuts a slice, just gives it to you.
I toss Errol 2 copper.
Thank you.
All right. So he gives you a slice of delicious apple pie.
That is the spot.
Isn't it? It's real good. It's a real shame I couldn't eat more.
That's unfortunate. Byron's a little bit disappointed. Could have had more.
I could buy so much pie with all the gold I have.
And they're like, all right, would you like to go another round, Mr. Byron?
Nope, I'm good.
Oh, all right. Our next pie would have been a peach crumble pie.
Oh, do I have to pay 100 gold again? Or
No, just you could still keep going if you'd like.
Oh, let's do it.
All right, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, you take 1 bite and immediately.
That was good while it lasted.
Oh, Byron.
Success.
You guys are messes.
Maybe
Yeah, it's like all completely dirty. All right, go ahead and to our local wizard here, and he will cast prestidigitation. He cleans you up, nicely.
I'm gonna give this cat a bite of this pie if it wants.
Meow.
Is the cat dead?
Oh, the cat's still there, just hanging out, just following you around. Meow.
Kitty.
Meow.
Hi, kitty.
Meow.
Whoa, whoa. Hi.
Meow.
I pet the cat.
Yeah.
And the hat.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Oh gosh.
Oh, please tell me it's contested.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
That's Errol.
No, that's the cat.
Oh,
Errol
that's the
does not
cat.
have +6 to wisdom.
Oh, okay. React how you would react as the cat.
It's just gonna paw you.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
Cat doesn't like me yet.
Maybe. Anyway, what else have we got in terms of fun entertainment here?
I know. Let's go to the local tavern where we can talk to Cal Echoes.
I guess you could do that.
How long is duration between after I left and...
You would have completed now. It's been about an hour or so.
Oh, okay.
When they arrive at the bar, they see me there drinking at...
Oh, so you will have gone straight to Cal Echoes bar?
Yeah.
The cat spa? Alright, cool. Alright, well, they're not, I don't know if they're quite done yet.
Well, Errol will make a case for us needing to be there, whether he's...
Alright, roll persuasion.
What? You're not the DM?
Rolling persuasion?
No, I want to see if I'm convinced.
Alright, go ahead and roll
This is really fun.
wisdom and then persuasion on whoever's trying to persuade.
Alright. Alright, fine. Let's go back.
Okay, so you guys make your way again through the city, following all these different shortcuts that Errol Grey Earl has created, and
It's awful. They keep bringing us to more activities.
you find another activity. Hold on, I can't remember actually what the other activity was. Is this what I want? No, that is what I want. Hold on.
But this one's closer to the tavern, right?
This one's fairly close to the tavern. Oh, you see there we go. Alright, so you see sort of like a gambling setup. A little place where it seems to be some sort of like a bunch of lizards are being raced in some sort of like track. Come on and come all! To the Lux Run!
Lux Run.
Yeah. The Run of Luck.
Luck, you say?
Yes. It's basically a bunch of lizards that run in a track.
Alright. What do we do?
You bet on one of the lizards. And
That's it?
and you double your roll. You double your bet. Right now we've got we've got 4 competitors.
I see.
A, B, C, and D.
So you're saying I've got a 1 in 4 chance of...
Actually, no. We've actually they do have names. One is called Opal. The other one's called White. The other one called Red, and the other one's called Blue.
Are they related?
Maybe.
Oh.
Which name is the green one?
There is no green one.
It's green from here.
They're all green. They're all green.
Oh, color me confused.
Well, you mean like the lizards? Those are the names of the lizards.
Yes, yes. Opal, white, blue, and red.
I guess I'll go. Should I even play this?
Or perhaps maybe you would like to play a different game called
Tic-tac-toe.
Dolara's Favor.
What?
It's a very simple game. You take 2 of these dice. It's a 2d6.
Okay.
If you roll a 7 or a 12, you win.
Oh.
But if you don't, you can double your bet and you can roll another d6 to hopefully get a 7 or a 12.
So everything's just luck.
Yes.
A game of lucks.
This is the gambling district.
Are the rest of you guys in?
I like my gold. I earned it.
Eating pie.
Carol?
I fancy myself pretty decent with dice. I'll put 5 gold points.
Minimum bet 25.
I'll put 25.
Alright. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay. I'd like to ready a mage chant.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for the somatic component of it.
Alright, sleight of hand. Really
Sleight of
bad.
hand and
Contested by
the other guy's insight or perception, which is a natural 19. And he's like, I know you. You're trying to cast some sort of spell. You will not be doing that today, sir.
Well, you can't blame me, can you?
No, I can't. All right, roll. Go ahead and roll your dice. So
I
you
already
roll.
rolled them.
All right, so you go ahead and roll the 9. Ah, luck was not with you today, sir. Would you like to double? Would you like to? Would you like to double your bet and perhaps roll a 12?
No.
Roll
I think
one more
I can do
d6.
it.
Are you
I
sure?
think I can do it.
All right then. Takes your
Thank
25
you,
gold.
sir. That was fun while it lasted.
You know what the heck? I'll try once.
All right. How much would you like to bet, young lady?
25.
25 gold. All right. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
Alright.
It's a little worse.
Second. Oop, oop, oop. 2d6, you say?
You have less than a 20% chance.
Roll the 7. Oh, what a winner!
Of course.
Gives you back 50. Gives you back 50 gold.
Excellent!
We have a winner. See how easy it is to win Dolara's Favor.
I cannot believe that. I'm gonna try again.
Alright. How much would you like to bet today, sir?
Another 25. I'm getting
Alright.
that money back.
25 gold it is. Take your money. Go ahead and roll.
Oh man, Errol's stupid.
Would you like to roll one more die? Double your bet?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm done. This game is stupid.
Alright.
I had luck on this one with my last 2 sorcery points.
It's not an ability check.
Damn. Bend the luck. I can put more black dots on the die.
Oh my
Whoa.
I have money.
Would you? How about you? How about you, Mr. Sorcerer? Would you like to play?
Hell no.
All right then. May Dolara's favor be upon you then. Good day.
Good day.
Eat poo.
All right. I hope you guys are keeping track of how much gold you have.
Yeah, I am.
Excellent.
100% why I'm not joining this, so I don't have to keep track.
All right. Would you like to leave the casino?
Yeah, I think it's time to go back.
Shouldn't have taken that shortcut through the casino.
All right. So as you make your way, finally see the familiar visage of the Cat's Paw Tavern. As you enter, you see a half-elven paladin that just kind of walked away from you guys earlier today.
Oh, there you are. They said you went to a whorehouse. Can you believe that?
Did you really go to a whorehouse?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
The lady that I was with enjoyed her time.
Yeah, you can stop there, you can stop there.
Well, that was fast.
Wow.
She got worn out. Trust me.
Wow.
I will.
No.
So,
I trust you, my friend. I trust you.
So you bring it back to the tavern. It appears that there's some sort of card tournament going on. Yeah, there's some sort of.
I'm going to that card tournament.
I see myself right in.
By the way, is it like, do I know that this is like an annual sort of thing that we do at Autumn Festival?
No, you wouldn't know because you're brand new to the city. This is new.
Oh,
This is
okay.
new to you. And then you see the proprietor, Cal, is just like, just in time. We're about to start the card tournament. Would you like to join?
What does it entail?
All right. Yes, we hold this every year. This is a yearly tournament for the cards. My invitation is required to join here. But since you all showed up, you can open up another couple of spots. There's about 8 spots available on the table there. It's 50 gold to buy in.
What stat does cards use? Intelligence?
No, it'll be you see it's sort of a unique type of card game. You see a three decks. One has 12 cards, one has 10 cards, and the one has 8 cards. Okay, and the dealer deals out a card from like each player has that exact same number of cards. So 12, 10, and an 8, right? Which is represented by a D12, a D10, and a D8, right? And it plays a lot like poker. Right.
Cool.
The way you play is you draw a card from the pile of 12, so you roll a d12.
Okay.
But you whatever number you have, you keep to yourself, and then you can raise or lower the betting as we go around.
That sounds intriguing.
Indeed. And then we do another round of betting. When you roll the d10, and then one more round of betting after the d8. And whoever has the highest total wins the pot.
Oh.
Who would like to join? 50 gold to buy in.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, if everyone else is doing it, sure.
You said it's the 12, the 10, and the 8?
12, 10, and 8, yes.
Interesting, okay.
How would you... Never mind. I'll ask you.
Alright, so you have a roundish table. How would you do it? There is a 2 GM roll. Or actually, you just roll on your own. Somehow. You guys have dice.
Yeah, I have dice.
Let me go grab my
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
Second.
Actually, I'm just gonna do 2 GM roll. Keeps it honest.
Alright.
Get my new dice out.
Iron.
One second.
Rose.
How do I do a 2 GM roll? Is it slash roll slash W slash?
No, I
slash
don't
W
actually
GM
know.
Roll?
I think it's a slash GM roll.
GM roll. Yes.
Yeah.
Slash GM roll.
Alright.
Okay.
Errol is playing, not the cat.
Errol's definitely playing.
Errol is definitely playing.
Alright. Got
The
my
cat's
dice.
gonna walk around on the ground in between people's legs and stuff.
Errol, Byron, Rose. C-card, you want in?
Nah, I think I'm good.
What about
Alright,
what about Alexis?
Come on, Seaheart, you haven't played anything yet.
There's a reason why I haven't played anything.
Come on.
Just for the record, auto character, you guys are free to try whatever it is you want to attempt to win. Deception, sleight of hand.
If you pay for me, I'll play.
What? But I'm playing for myself.
No, if you pay for me, I'll play. I'm not paying.
Pay for? Yeah, okay, I'll pay for you.
Yeah,
What?
never buy it. I'm gonna waste all your money. I'm just gonna blow things out of proportion.
Seaheart.
So how does the game? I'm just spectating.
Okay. So basically, you roll a d12, you do bets. You roll a d10, you roll bets, and then you roll a d8, you roll bets. You're free to fold at any time. You're free to raise, you're free to call. Highest total wins.
Highest total wins.
Chris, what if I'm proficient with cards?
Hmm?
What if I'm proficient with cards?
How are you proficient with cards?
Oh, you're not proficient with this type of game.
Oh.
You've never heard of this game before.
Have I heard of this game? My vast years of knowledge.
No.
So a D8, a D10, and a D12?
Yes. So you draw a card from the pile of 12 cards,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
You could do a sleight of hand check contested against other people's perception check to maybe cheat. Right, so these are things you could do.
Okay. I'm not... Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how... You'll guide us through what to roll, right?
All right. Let's call this a private game between all of y'all. Alexis, you want in? Maybe.
I don't know. It's a
Our
lot of
party doesn't
cheating.
stand to gain anything then, or lose anything.
It's for your personal. It's for your personal bank. And Cal's like, I get to keep 20% of the pot.
What? Wait, hold on.
Hey!
I'm kidding. You want in?
Oh, fine.
All right, cool.
You can remind me what to roll again.
All right. All right. I want everyone to secretly roll a d12.
Secretly?
So we shuffle the decks first, right?
Yes, you shuffle the decks.
I like the palm, the 12.
All right, cool. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, it's not very good.
All right, let's. All right, anyone who likes.
What's the best way to roll it secretly again?
You could go GM roll / GM roll, and then d12. 12.
GM roll is one word.
Yeah, / GM roll. Yeah. That's the highest.
right?
All right. Is anyone actively trying to? Is anyone actively trying to see if anyone's cheating?
I will try.
Yeah, I want to see if other people are
I
cheating.
mean,
Alright.
I'm going to because I'm cheating. Also, check out other people.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Alright, that beats Kevin's. Mike sees all of us.
Perception.
Oh, he sees the cheating. He sees the cheating going on.
What do you mean? There's no cheating. I rolled Legit.
All right. If you'd like, you can call them out. Call them out.
I'm calling them out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
You have
drop my
charisma
cards.
to call us out? Just because you know we're cheating doesn't mean we're gonna believe that you know that I know that I'm cheating.
I saw you do it, you idiot.
Where's your charisma? I don't know what you're talking about.
Make a deception
I'm gonna
check.
drop my stack of cards as a plausible excuse.
Alright, I'm a betting this luck, dude. I'll make my deception check just 1d4.
Mike, make an insight check.
It's my last 1d4. Alright, I made it a 10. Fuck yeah. Haha!
All right, but he did see you palm the card and called you out. And then Cal's like, "Open up your
Two
hands."
other people.
Yeah. Open up your hands,
Two other
Seagard.
people.
Yeah.
You see nothing?
All right. No, we see everything. Seagard, you go ahead and reshuffle your deck. All right.
Alright, I need to
That's
scoop
why
these.
I want to play this game.
I need to
Wait, Chris,
scoop
we
these
actually
cards
see
up off
these
the floor.
rolls, dude?
Sorry, guys.
Okay, while that's happening, are we?
While under the table, I'm gonna try and palm 12 again.
Wait, Chris, are you seeing these rolls, dude?
I am seeing these rolls.
Okay, I guess.
I'm not sending you my roll, bro. You want me to send it to you?
No. You can go ahead and be honest.
Are you good if I try and palm this under the table?
All right, go ahead and make one more. Make a sleight of hand check with advantage this time.
I don't have the advantage thing.
Just roll twice.
Roll queries, the advantage toggle. There we go. No, I turned it on for Errol. We're good. Sleight of hand.
Whoa.
26. All right, so you managed to palm the 12.
I'll take a 12 on this roll.
Okay. Let's keep that quiet. All right.
I mean, I didn't say that.
Yeah, keep that quiet. All right, anyone would like to start the betting?
Wait.
50
Do
goes
we
to buy,
roll
so-
to bet?
so we-
No, you basically,
Put in money.
put in money.
So what was it? You roll a d12 and certain cards have higher value?
No, well, whatever the value of the card is
50 on each person. I can't write with my mouse. Never mind. 50 from each person right now.
all right, so there's currently 300 in the pot.
So 100 from Rose and 0 from C-Card. So,
Yeah.
Sure.
Did I notice that Errol was cheating last time?
That was the first time.
Yeah, you noticed the first time. I don't know about the second time. It's a really good sleight of hand check. All right, there's 300 gold right now in the pot. All right, would anyone like to raise the bar? Raise the bets?
yes.
How much would you like to raise it by?
I'll raise it by another 100 of Rose's gold pieces.
Hey, yeah, no. I was
No,
only
it's just
entering.
the buy-in.
Alright. I'll raise it by 1 gold piece.
All that.
All right.
Is it gold pieces we're dealing with?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1 gold piece buy-in right now?
No, 1 gold piece raise.
A raise. Okay, I'll match.
I'll put in 10.
Ooh.
Look at this guy.
We really should be doing this in order.
I guess
Well-
I'll put in. Wait. So, how does this work? Like, what are we betting on?
On who gets to win the entire pot.
Yeah,
So-
whoever
How-
has
how-
the highest roll after.
Yeah, whoever has the highest roll out after 3 rounds.
Highest roll, as in they combine the numbers on their cards, or what does that mean?
Yeah. You combine the numbers on your cards. So if I rolled a
Oh.
6, an 8, and a 2, then it's just a 16.
Oh, okay. Okay, whatever. I'll add another gold on.
Right now it's plus 10 to call.
What? Fine. Okay.
Is anyone not calling it plus 10?
Fine, I'll go for the plus 10.
I'll do a plus 10 as well.
Plus 11.
Alexis, C-card, you still in?
Yeah.
Alright. game's just about saying who can cheat more. Cheaters.
My character is a crook. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a crook. That is his flaw.
That is actually his flaw.
That is his flaw. Alright, cool. Alright, everybody roll their D10.
Oh, D10. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's start with Alexis and go clockwise. Would you like to raise? Would you like to?
One gold piece.
+1. Who's next? Seacart. Would you like to raise, call, or fold?
I will call the one gold.
Alright, Rose.
What does raise, call, and fold even mean?
Alright, so you want to raise the bet.
Yeah.
So you put in more gold than anyone has put in.
Okay.
Right? You can alright. You can call the raise, which is basically match whatever the highest bet is. Or you can fold.
Okay.
You can give up your whole your whole pot. You give up everything. Get out what you can. Your call?
+1.
+1. Alright, Byron.
There's only +1 right now.
It's only a +1 right now.
So while the calling's going on, can I mage hand reveal the top card of my 10-card deck?
Mage hand revealed your 10 card.
This is the top card that's left on the stack.
Okay. Make a sleight of. I mean, it's an invisible hand, and then the card's moving. Everyone's gonna see it.
Not if someone else is throwing in coins.
All right, I guess so. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
That shouldn't have advantage, but it didn't matter.
All right.
Holy shit.
Oh.
All right. So nobody really notices. It's perception. All right, and you revealed
All right,
that one. Okay, cool.
it's that one.
Okay. Byron calls.
Sure.
All right, Errol.
I'll call.
Tiberios.
I will call.
All right, cool. Everybody roll their D8.
D8. Which one's a D8? That one.
Okay. Everybody ready?
You know what we really? Oh, did we all draw our card already?
You were saying, Jay?
Did we all roll our? pick our
I
card?
think everyone managed to roll already.
You know what would be really fair? If
Mhm.
we just drew one and then.
If there's a
Oh, never
dealer
mind.
of some sort?
Never mind. Yeah, that would have been fair.
If there was a what, sorry?
A dealer.
Yeah, if there was a dealer of some sort, yeah. Maybe. But, this is, a thieves guild running a card game. There's bound to be some card sharks. Alright, cool. Alright, final round, and Cal announces minimum raise of 20 gold.
Oh.
What a sack of shit.
Sorry. Alright, let's start it with Rose. Go clockwise.
Oh gosh. So, if I call,
Yeah, so you just be like, I'm not going to raise or fold. I'm just going to see if anyone raises.
yeah, I'll just call.
Alright, cool. Byron,
I'm out.
you're out? You're folding out?
I'm folding out.
Alright. There is now 11 in. There's an extra 11 gold in the pot. Alright, Errol.
So what's it at right now?
It is
No one
current.
added
No one added anything at the moment. Byron folded.
I'll throw in 20.
So around 20. All right. Tiberius.
Does that mean I have to match that?
Eventually, yes.
If you want to stay in, yeah.
Okay.
It'll come back around to you.
You'll call it. All right.
Yep.
Alexis.
I'll fold.
You'll fold. Okay. So take away 61 gold from your personal stores. Sigurd.
I will also call.
Okay. And Rose.
I'm gonna fold. Folding.
Folding. Oh.
So
All right.
has 33 gold now.
The,
Plus 23 gold.
the pot currently has plus 11, 11, another 11.
So that's 333.
Alright, Joe, you need to remove 111 gold for page.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. All right. Everyone reveal their totals. Errol.
What order do we reveal in?
Errol gets to reveal first.
Okay. Place a 12 on the table. I place a 1 on the table. This is not in order. And I place a 9 on the table.
There you go. For a grand total of 22.
But that comes with a message to you, Chris.
Where was that message?
To GM.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Tiberius.
1184.
Ooh.
For a grand total of 23.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm gonna lose this no matter what, anyways.
Are you?
Probably. Sigurd won't call if he knows he's
Sigurd.
he's not gonna win.
I got 12, 6, and 4.
22.
22. Tiberius wins. Ooh.
Maybe.
No, that's it. It's just the three of us.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Tiberius wins.
Tiberius wins. You get to take 300 plus 333 plus whatever is on the pile on your pile right now. So 31, 31, 31.
Okay.
So 93 plus 333.
Yeah.
415.
426.
426. And Cal's like, I get to keep 20%.
For 100 gold pieces. This sack of shit.
I'll give you 26 and we'll call it even.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion, right? 22.
So that is a minus 30.
Alright. He's like, fine, I'll take the 26 gold.
Alright, good.
Alright.
Excellent. Excellent. Alright. So, what would you like to do now? And as he asks you that question, we're going to end today's session. Because it is now almost 6 o'clock in the evening.
No, it's fine.
We played games all day.
Yeah.
Is anyone? Can I just get a perception roll from the two people next to me, just out of curiosity?
Why? What are you doing?
I need to know.
Okay.
You need to know what?
I want to know if they noticed what I did last.
Tiberius noticed.
Okay. As we pack up the game, you'll note that the 9 in front of me is actually a 5.
Tiberius I want you to mark 10 gold from your inventory.
10 gold?
Yes.
Up down to from whatever I am.
Yeah, you lose 10 gold, but you haven't noticed it yet.
What?
Yeah.
This one wasn't me. What's happening? Oh my gosh, I hope it was the whore.
I already paid the whore already. This is all good.
Doesn't mean she didn't steal 10 gold from you. I'll put it that way.
If she had fun with me, she could.
The tip you gave her wasn't enough.
Apparently
Talking about
not.
money.
All right. Thank you for joining, everyone.
I just got what you meant.
Wow. Let's call that an evening of fun times. Sorry, I don't know if you guys wanted anything to happen today, but yeah, I had a bunch of parlor games set up, and I really wanted you guys
We
to.
made it to the tavern just in time for Elvis to regain control of his character.
Yes, correct.
And I got him more money.
It's true.
I mean,
right.
if people didn't realize I stole 200 gold.
he pickpocketed some from rich guy while you were doing the arm wrestling. All right.
Nice game.
So when's the next episode? So we
All right.
set it right now since we have everybody here.
Yeah.
So we're out from the 13th to 27th. Or 28th. Might be 28th.
November 3rd? I mean November 4th for that one?
Yeah. So it'll have to be in November.
November 4th? You guys good with that?
And you know, I don't want to have to sub 2 people. Like when there's 2 people missing, it's not worth. Like I'll do 1, but not 2.
November 4th.
Yeah. Also, Jay's missing because he's going on a. Also going.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Where's
Are you
that?
sure you
Wait,
still
wait,
want to
wait.
go to Bali? it's a lot of earthquakes over there.
There was a tsunami there recently.
Jay.
Yes, we're
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Alright.
So how long are you gone for?
I'll be back before end of October.
Okay, so it'll have to be in November.
Sounds good.
November.
Unless the people who are actually here want to do sort of like a one-shot like battle royale.
Or someone can play my character.
What's the battle royale?
Well, you guys are spirited away to a side plane where you get to fight PvP.
Oh.
Well, that's... Yeah, may as well do it without me. So.
I don't think Errol's gonna win that one either.
I died during the
All right,
arm wrestling.
unless you guys want to do that, but that's for the people who are not going to be leaving.